Hi, everybody. It is Friday, June, or is it June 28th, and we are competing against Friday Night Tights. I hope you are all doing very well today. No script. Shall we just get the guests out? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Booming already. God almighty. Hi. Shall we get the guests out? Yes. Yes. Let's do this. Okay, so what a panel. Who should I bring on first? Okay. Jester from Leicester, all that lot, Republic Enemy. Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Brown. How are you doing this evening?
Yes. You well, mate?
Yes, well, as it's still Alphabet Month, I thought I'd apprise you of an incident at the evil annual Sith summer fete at the Korriban village of Squirtington upon Twat.
Please do.
Well, of course, the Sith confectioner Darth Kiplin had prepared a most curious treat. His delightful new cream pie clams. Picture, if you will, a delicate pastry shell holding a creamy kumquat-flavoured centre.
Kumquat?
A kumquat-flavoured centre. A delightful surprise for any dark side palate. Of course, things rarely go according to plan, and those helpless space witch waitresses, bless their oppressed hearts, were a little over-eager to get them out for all to see. In their haste, their clams were repeatedly slammed together in a most unfortunate kumquat-filled collision, causing fruit-filled pastry to cascade down upon the entire reception hall.
Apple, was it, perhaps?
Like a frothy golden shower. We levelers found ourselves licking the frosting off our robes with the most undignified gusto. But it hardly mattered, as Lord Kiplin does make exceedingly good cakes.
I don't think. Good night, everybody. See you next week. Cheers, swappers. Take care, everybody.
You're very welcome, Brown. As usual, I do suspect we do have others waiting in the green room, of course.
How can Friday Night Tights compete against that? Answers on a postcard, folks. Great to have you on, swappers.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Brown.
Yes.
The path to the next guest is paved with treachery and cunning. Proceed.
I've got the right one just for you then. Okay. Short but sweet. Melvin Deeply Pro.
Greetings, children. How are we doing?
Shocking.
Shocking. It's catchy then. Everybody's getting shocking.
Shocking.
That kumquat joke, that was shocking. I don't know. There's no following that.
I used to like apple pie. Anyway.
No comment.
You've never had one unless your quat has been cummed.
Should we get the next guest out? No, that's not Swapper's jokes. Has my internet died again? This is going really well, folks.
You haven't bought any WD-40 then, Brown?
Here is the golden reach around droid of choice. It is Zee-ThreePIO.
Good evening.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, not too good, I'm afraid.
Why is your cum been quatted?
No,
today?
Uncle Owen didn't delete his browser history. And now that I know that he's looking for hot droids in my area, I'm beside myself with that worrying feeling that I'm just not good enough for him anymore. So I have been bathing in extra lube baths to make my shiny metal buns a little bit more supple. I'm practicing my... How about you?
Honestly, it really doesn't matter what Uncle Owen thinks. You're in a safe space with your friends here.
Oh, I am.
You think?
Now, who's first?
It's great to have you on, Z. Shall we get the next guest out?
I wish you would.
Hiya, Prof. Artoo.
Oh my! First of all, I think that chair of yours could use an oil bath.
There is a GoFundMe, folks.
Z
Go
and
on. Be generous, folks. Go on, treat Mr. Brown. I'll do all this for you. Go on, please.
But yeah, I mean, is there any chance we could just like do RoboCop tonight instead?
Well, we
still got those slides?
I haven't got this. No.
Oh no. Well, I guess we'll have to do the Acolyte then.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but see, now the scissors have dual meaning. They're also for giving haircuts. Safe, effective haircuts. Yes.
I just had a look at your GoFundMe, Brown. How much money it is? Is it a chair on a yacht you're trying to buy?
It is a really nice chair, to be fair.
Shoot for
That's
the
hemorrhoids
stars.
to consider, though. So we do have to.
It's not cheap. It's not expensive. It's bang in the middle. Yeah. So anyway, Prof, it's great to have you on, my friend.
Good to be here. I think.
There is another.
I got my Star Wars movie back in 2017. Made Leia fly and Luke drink green milk. It was the worst the fans had seen. Oh, and when I look back now, that space chase seemed to last forever. And on Canto Bight, we saved the horses and left the orphans. It was the best troll of my life. Me and Kathy doing 69. Oh yeah, me and Kathy doing 69. Oh yeah, like Brown and his tutor doing 69. Hello, man babies. How are we doing tonight? Friday, I don't know, I've lost track, but we're doing the Acolytes apparently, and I think. Are you on the old tonic water tonight, Brownie? Oh, I don't have humans with me. I just have AI apparently. Oh, what to you all? How are we doing? Oh, there he is, Dog Gimp.
Shall I put you to the top? Do you like it on top?
You want me? Yes, that's what Kathy says. Okay, so we're back with Friday, Brown, and apparently we're taking on Friday Night Tights.
Yes.
Yes.
Seeing two. Brown, I've got a question. Is it mandatory you have to have a dour Scotsman on every single stream? Because, we get rid of Brian and then Melvin turns up. Man, what's going on?
I think you're the same person.
Yeah, if you look in the terms and condition of the channel, yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, yep. Melvin, you're my second favourite dour Scotsman. That's okay.
Well, that's something. That's yeah, I'll stay off a second.
Brian's not even my first.
There's a super chat coming in. Common people wrenched £2, real money. Mr. Brown on Friday feels naughty.
Ooh. I couldn't say. I haven't felt him yet.
Oh, there's another one. Gavin Blackburn. Hi, Pop Pickers. Wrenched £2 for the Fleshlight Chair Fund.
Have you really got a GoFundMe going, Brown, or is this a troll job by the panel?
No, it's not a troll job. It's yeah.
What are we funding now?
A chair and a prostitute.
A prostate what?
Examination. This fit bird down the hospital.
Oh God! And that's how you think you're going to get over with it, is it?
Is that the same as a prostitute examination?
Yes, on 10 minutes. Ruin, over to you. Let's
And
do
100
this.
man babies. They soon
Wow.
prostates and prostitutes. The numbers just flood in, Brownie.
Was
Hello,
it
welcome.
Can I just
It's
say
gonna
that? Was it the prostate? No.
No, it was the professor in the library, apparently, with
Okay.
the
Good
iron
evening,
cudgel.
Scissors.
Ruin, do you think you could modify that Who song, Substitute, into Mr. Brown's current medical situation? Prostitute.
For next week, swappers. Okay, well, look, we better get on to this because I do believe, unless the rum was taking its toll, I might have seen some lightsaber action tonight and a few action scenes and a few deaths. So can't wait to get into this one. So formalities. Let's see if I can remember it, Brown. You need to comment on Friday Night Tights channel and tell them all to get their horses over here.
So Brown's better, yeah.
Yes, you need to like and subscribe to Friday Night Tights, but not to the Brown channel. And you need to give whatever Brown needs for his new prostate to the GoFundMe. Nothing. The views of the panel do not represent Brown, who is currently on a serving time for undisclosed misdemeanor, which we can't get into for legal reasons. And I think that's it, isn't it, Brown?
Please like, share, subscribe. Wouldn't it be great if we asked all the chat to go to Friday Night Tights and say we're watching Acolyte roast? That'd be funny. Anyway, please donate the channel, GoFundMe, all that bollocks. There is. Anonymous.
I don't see a difference here.
Bastard. Wrenched. I mean, we're almost doing Friday Night Tight numbers. Only 197 to go, yeah.
Okay, well, that's okay.
Well, I'm sure Nerdrotic. I'm sure Nerdrotic when he was
197.
Yes.
197. Is that what that says?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't count the zeros.
Yeah, we don't have numbers north of the wall. I was just making sure.
Numbers don't mean anything. I'm sure Nerdrotic started small.
I like to think, Brown, we're the Spartans to his the bad guys Persians. So let's cap it at 300 tonight. Please get the word out. We're not letting any more than 300 in, and then we're going to hold the fort.
I think it was Drew Gordon who said this is where all the cool kids are. I'll go with that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very.
The dollar store Nerdrotic. Anyway, there's a recap, I do believe, then.
Ooh, well, okay. One of my favorite parts, and it does tend to peak here and go rapidly downhill. So, without further ado, Brown will tinker with the slides, and our good friend, the irreplaceable Zee-ThreePIO, will give us his fabulous recap. And God only knows do we need it because it's been about 10 days. So, Z, over to you.
Canadian soap company Osha and May are twins born from witches that burned. One good and one evil, then good, then evil again. Caught in a web of murder and intrigue that everyone sees coming. Wookiee Jedi Master Kalnaka has been slain off screen on the Outer Rim planet of Kofar, which is less than 3 hours from Coruscant if you take the hyperspace bypass. The Jedi red shirts hunting May on Kofar are confronted by the mysterious stranger, dressed all in black with a voice-modulating helmet and a red lightsaber. Whoever could it be? There's literally no clues at all. We rejoin the action in the middle of a huge lightsaber fight battle. Lost on the last one again. With Smilo Ren, which is mostly happening off screen. Where did the 180 million go? We'll let you decide in episode 5 of The Acolyte.
Fantastic.
Bravo.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Look at everyone, Star Wars.
Well, put the brakes on, Brown, because
Hello?
in my state of sobriety, which I'm working on, by the way, I'm 2 orange and rums in. We're going to do
Orange.
the drinking game. I normally forget, don't I, until about 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
So, drinking game. Okay, so episode 5 tonight, folks. I'm going to kick us off. Take a drink whenever a Jedi dies and you feel absolutely nothing. Okay, so there's my one. Let's see what Kippers has for us. What hath thou, Kippers?
Yes, take a drink whenever you can't see absolutely fuck all on the screen because it's too dark.
There's a lot of
Take your damn sunglasses off, then, Kippers.
Really gonna be wasted tonight.
R2, hello to R2. What would you like to submit for the drinking game?
Every time someone could easily have finished the fight, but then just decided not to.
Oh, good one.
Ooh, that could be a good one. Okay, Z, what have you got for us?
Whenever Basil appears for no reason.
Basil.
We always need Beaver on
the
screen.
rodent.
What are you talking about?
Lovely beaver, man. Lovely
Beaver.
beaver.
Okay. And Melvin, what do you have for us?
I think we should take a drink every time you mention dongs.
Oh, Melvin, you got a death wish, my man.
That's the spirit.
He's trying to call my bluff there, and it could backfire horribly. Okay, I need you on Dong Watch tonight, please, everybody. And finally, Brown, what would you like to submit?
Okay, every time there's a classic 1970s, 1980s shot where there's one actor playing the same person, but you always see the back of the head on one shot, and then they flick to another camera, then you see the back of the head of the other person, if you know what I mean. You'll know what I mean.
Ooh, it sounds complicated. It sounds like something Mega Geek might be interested in,
Yeah.
but we lost him at episode 3, I think, didn't we? But
He bailed, yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well, we've got a
Who's
good
this in
array
the
of
chat? Nissan Dong.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look. In the chat, Nissan Dong, one of our Far East subscribers, says, "Did someone say Dong?" Yes, we did. And good to have you with us, Nee.
It looks suspiciously like a wok hat.
It does. It's got to be one of Swapper's friends. I'm sure of it.
Nameless, no name. It's called a stand-in shot.
Oh, really?
Thank you, my friend.
Brown, I'd like to. I don't think this chat's working hard enough lately. They started slacking us. Can you nominate someone to be on Drinking Game Watch? So you know your chat better than anyone. Who do you want to nominate? Who's responsible? Oh.
With age comes great responsibility.
We can't give it to you. We need someone in the chat.
Let me think. Emperor Goodwin.
Emperor J. Goodwin?
Yeah, he likes.
Okay. If you're up for the task, Emperor Goodwin, we nominate you as tonight's drinking game chieftain. There we go. That does come with a salary. So Brown will discuss the details.
You can have his old chair.
Okay, should we get stuck into this show once again? So we're on episode 5. How many's left, Brown? Because I bought a new bottle of rum 3 weeks ago, and I'm almost out. So we got many to go. Yeah, hint, hint. How many's left? 3 to go.
I will say, anytime you want a bottle, get a bottle. You've more than earned a bottle from moi.
Yeah, just put it on Brown's Tutor's account. He's good for it.
Yeah. A.N. Other is his name.
Okay.
What was the question again?
The question is, how many episodes of this show have we got left to do?
I think it's 8.
Yep.
3.
8 left.
3 more. Left. 3 more.
Oh, 3 more. 8 in total. Okay, there we go.
Slog today doing the slides. 4 hours, but it was a slog.
Well, It'll be worth it, Bram, because Friday nights we're all off tomorrow. I think most of us, so we can have a good old knees up. So here we go. We're off. Lucasfilm logo. Does it mean anything anymore? We don't know. We don't care. And take a drink because I can't see fucking anything. Is there?
Yeah, there's a lot of this.
Yeah.
It's all black, folks.
Okay.
Black.
So I know Z did do a marvelous recap, but specifically, we left it at a rather poignant moment, didn't we? We had, well, go on, Z, you're the master of the recap. We had a bit of a clash of the Jedi and this strange Sith character, wasn't it?
Indeed. At the end of the last episode, Smilo ran through Osha to one side, and all the Jedi, with all of their lightsabers drawn, ran straight towards him, ready to engage in combat. It's so thrilling. I hope half of this doesn't happen off screen.
We're going early with the queef jokes. Melvin, how are you on queef jokes? What's your preference? Do you like a queef or a dong? If you had to have one or the other,
I'm in the middle.
He's in the middle. He's
Matron. I don't know.
He's bi.
I think if the chips were down, Melvin, being a professional, would go for the queef.
I think so as well. To be fair, I mean it's a tight choice, but I'd probably go for the queef.
Oh God! Yeah,
Not if it's in Swapper's bakery, though. If you know what I mean.
Oh God!
Moving on.
Okay, so we have
Pip.
Why is the first thing that she's concerned about is the stupid fucking merchandising potential?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's her best friend. It's the only thing in the world that matters is this little. Well, I mean, let's be honest. It's probably her smartphone. It's the most important thing. Yeah.
It's like you being knocked the fuck out and getting up and going, shit, where's my iPhone gone?
Where's my phone?
Where's my keys? Where's my phone?
Have we lost Ruin already?
May have. Yeah. Not hearing anything from him.
Ruin, hello. Oh no.
He'll be back and in greater numbers.
Okay. Right. So she's more concerned about Pip, yes.
Yes. Than a sister. Yeah. Yes,
or her former master, or the Yord,
Jackie,
or Jackie, yeah. Her hot piece on the side. She's not interested in that. She's where's my smartphone?
Lightsabers humming.
I thought its name was Pimp.
Pip beeping. Why's she beeping? Do we know?
Well, it's done everything else. It's squirted on beavers.
Grunts.
Welding. It's good for
dead red shirt.
Oh, yeah, he's one of the Jedis, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Shall we just... Ruin's gone. Shall we get to the directed by slide?
just jump ahead just a bit. Yeah.
Oh. Suspenseful music playing. Thrilling music playing.
It's the only thing thrilling happening at this point. Good God.
There we go.
You're just seeing...
We've got to the glow stick part.
Oh, is it? It's a lightsaber through bushes.
Yeah.
Fights, yeah.
In the dark.
Yes. Well, when a lot of people do prefer when they're going to be having their lightsaber in a bush that they do it in the dark. It's,
Swappers, have you ever had your lightsaber in a bush?
I've shoved it through a bit of undergrowth in my time. Yes.
Why did Disney insist on doing lightsaber fights in pitch black?
Because it's cheap.
Oh, they look so much cooler. Oh, look, they're
really
glowing.
don't.
They're big glow sticks. It's like a rave.
It hides a multitude of very cheap set alignments and bad special effects and costumes.
Interesting. There are lots of grunting on this episode.
Grunting.
Yes. The trees are also convenient to cover up some, sometimes okay choreography for the sword fighting.
Did we like the fights? Yes, no.
I mean,
not especially. It just we'll go through it as we go along.
yeah,
but
it's
because there is so much of it.
it's very
live.
uneven.
Here you go, folks. Live from an Iraqi prison.
There he is.
I'm back. I've lost everything. The bastards at Disney are trying to cut my internet off.
They've come
but,
after you.
It's okay. I got on the phone to Julian Assange and he sorted me out. So okay. Just can't get the broadband out here in this Iraqi prison cell. But anyway,
They're not looking after you, are they?
Yeah.
no. Sorry about
I
that.
don't
folks.
think I don't think I've seen a Scouser without a perm before. When did that
Yes.
become a thing?
Well, you want to see what's going on downstairs? It's fabulous down there.
Here you go, common people. 1 side of feet. 1
I can't get my avatar on.
Manuel. 1 Franco. 1
Sheffield Wednesday.
Everton. 0.
Oh, you bastard! Hey, you don't get this on Friday Night Tights.
Yeah, you cheated Leeds United out of
Oh, God,
our
just
position.
complaining on
You
about
didn't you?
that. No, but I can't seem to get my audio avatar on.
Do
I
the
might have
3
to do this
dots.
Yeah, I've done. Oh, no, honestly, it will not work for me, Brown. I'm not trolling. This avatar, press the fucking round face. Done. No, I'm gonna have to do this on camera. I don't believe it. Hello, man, babies. Okay.
Perhaps you could log out, as in not log out, just flick off the browser. Quit the browser, don't log out, and then come back on. That might work.
Yeah.
Unless if you really do want to go Iraqi style.
I'll do that. I'll go full Iraqi. Hello, I'm on the old cheap orange juice and rum. Look at that. It's like it goes out the same way
Piss,
it goes in. It's really
Ruin's drinking
incredible.
his own piss in his prison.
That's what it's come to, folks. Look at that. pH 7.5 right there. There we go.
Cheers.
We've drawn the curtain back. We've fucked this up now, Brown. haven't
Oh no! Oh, my camera's glitching out too. Oh crap! No. Well, face reveal. Hello, everyone.
Right, here you go. This is for the ladies. Bear with me. No, hold on.
Are you guys on the pull?
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out what ladies that is. What ladies you're aiming for there?
When you get to
Brownie,
my age, you take anything.
You look like a cross between Uncle Albert from Only Fools and something from Bridge Over the River Kwai. I don't know. It's just a fabulous sight to behold.
I'm going to stop cam.
Have
you tried that, Ruin? Stop cam.
Stop cam. Okay, let's give that a go.
Oh Christ!
Fabulous shit show. It's
12 hours streaming coming, folks. Yes, drink everybody for the stupidity.
Let's face it, this is far more entertaining than the actual show, isn't it?
Shall I do a Friday
It's
night
far more
tight?
entertaining.
Fucking pronouns! Boring!
Grunting.
Grunting. Oh yes.
So we've got Smilo Ren here offing the Jedi one by one.
Yeah.
And where the fuck is Sol in the middle of this fight?
Yeah, where he just disappears. He's in nowhere. And all of these Jedi are in here getting axed off one by one. Of course, they seem to be following the Kung Fu movie rules where only one person at a time can fight the Sith guy here.
Okay, serious question here. Is Jedi 1 going to is he going to recover from this?
Yes, because he hasn't got a character name. He's not going to recover from anything. This guy's going to get shish kebabbed any second.
Yeah, but if that was arse soakish,
Oh, no, that is him being shish kebabbed. What am I talking about? He's already dead, Brown.
through the bollocks as well, by the looks of it.
And ironically, his name is Shiska Jim. So it's kind of, it's not really fair.
Hi, Ruin.
Oh, this is stressful, isn't it? Anyway, we're back. Okay, should we go back to episode 1? Let's start over.
No.
Please, God, no.
Someone's been killed. Who's this poor
Jedi
chap?
one groaning. He's got a saber through his bollocks.
Oh, is this Kiadi-Mundi? Is he gone already? God damn
Possibly.
it.
He would
so
be
you
the same race as Plo Koon, right?
Yeah, it's not the
okay.
same character, though,
Not the same character.
unfortunately.
Master Cannon fodder.
Oh, very good.
Very good.
But what we know from Disney is that a lightsaber strike through the center of the torso is
Fucking
by
said
no
that.
means deadly. Oh, I've already done that one. Fuck, you know.
Fucking echo in here, folks.
Going to be fine in a couple of days.
Yes.
Flesh wound, isn't it?
It's,
All right, call it a draw.
It's what do they say? It's cauterizes the wound, cortoses
Yes.
the wound, something like that.
Oh, look at that. Whatever that is.
Oh, take a drink unless you really cared about that last Jedi, by the way.
Yes.
Jedi 2 with the piss-coloured one. Obviously, Sith in the middle is neutralizing. If you look at the that's who's that supposed to be? The Soul geezer.
That Shmi Skywalker on the right.
I'm going to go full screen. You can see it's the stunt double who is a fat kid. You see it?
What?
Wow, did they bring Star Wars Kid in for this show? then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Wasn't
I
that one a
thought that-
female?
Let's see. I thought the Jedi on the right was a female. That's Jedi Connie Lingus.
What? Okay.
I felt there was a fundamental flaw here. Was anyone else rooting for the Sith? Because he was, 8-on-1? Were we talking?
Yeah, I believe it was 8-on-1. He just offs them.
Fair old outnumbered, wasn't he? Yeah.
He was pretty
now-
much so.
It's not
Zee,
even a
I want to
porn parody,
I want to ask you, Zee, because I feel you may know the answer to this. So, look, I wasn't too familiar with this whole corticoids, cortisol, whatever the fuck it is. But apparently his helmet can withstand, and his, what would you call, like a brazier or wrist armor or whatever, can withstand lightsabers. Is this right?
That's right. Cortosis was a metal that has a very high energy absorption rate and transmission coefficients, which allows the energy of a blaster bolt to dissipate on contact and can short out a lightsaber.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what's happening
Yeah.
to the saber there.
Yeah, and
However-
they established, cortosis in this series and in some series before that, so everyone knew exactly what was happening.
Is
when
that bad
this
breath?
was going on.
Oh, that's
Cortosis sounds
halitosis.
like liver disease, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think some just a good round of antibiotics will clear that right up.
But according to the Wikipedia article, it's useless against as being armor. So
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't
if
know.
I remember, I actually think it was. I don't remember where it was introduced. I know that it was in the Knights of the Old Republic game. It was included there. You could use it and sort of like weave it in with other metals, and it could effectively block a lightsaber. In a purer form, I guess it actually shorts out the electrical properties of the lightsaber, and that's what we're seeing. But supposedly, in the canon and in some of the non-canon stuff earlier on, cortosis is also extremely difficult to mine and refine, and it's very brittle even when you do that. And so you wouldn't see a lot of it around. It's pretty rare, but it's also extremely stupid that they used it here without ever establishing it beforehand. Everyone's lost.
Drink, everybody.
I like to. I mean, obviously, we love the super chats, and we always give due credit to our super chatters. But I do like to pick out occasional gems from the chats and get one of our esteemed retrobates to read them out. So why don't we pick on one of our lesser featured retrobates? Melvin, could you read out this fabulous insight from Gavin Blackburn? Here you go, Melvin.
Gavin Blackburn, wrenched. My helmet can take a 45-second bashing.
That's what she
Oh.
said.
The cortosis is strong with Gavin. Okay.
That's 9 times longer than me.
Don't you mean the thread, Ruin? It's the thread now.
Yeah, Ruin, get with it. Christ.
the
No wonder
thread,
The Last
yes.
Jedi failed.
Sorry, I need to do my research on lesbian witchcraft and so on. Okay, so we've got Darth Shitlocks here on the right and Darth Gimp on the left. And, again, who are we rooting for here? He's an insufferable pain in the arse on the right,
I don't know.
isn't he?
I'm yawed, warming to him a little bit.
Oh, really? Well,
not for long though.
Spoiler alert, Brown. Don't get too attached. He's not going to be around for much longer.
Yeah.
I'm dubious of men who wear mascara.
Oh,
lightsaber spluttering. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them now. Kill them. Kill them now.
Yeah, they're. Yep. Again, yeah, we have an opportunity to end the fight to take someone out. No.
I'm just wondering about that mascara comment. I mean, Gary Glitter wore mascara. That was fine back in the day, wasn't it? I don't know what the problem is. Lightsaber spluttering. So they've been
drink.
Yeah, it's so. If Mega Geek was here, I'm sure he'd comment on how on the nose the direction was here. I mean, could they look more fucking fan fiction? Oh, look, my lightsaber's not working anymore. It's very shoddy, isn't it? And who are these people, anyways? Do you know, Swappers? Who are these?
We've not been introduced to any of these people. They're basically Star Trek red shirts.
Oh, got you.
That's Jedi number 2 and Jedi number 3.
Is that Jedi special number 2? Well, look, let's put it to the chat.
I know where you was going with that.
All right, Brownie, thank you very much. No one was touching it with a barge pole, though, were they? Let's put it to the chat. We need names for these Jedi because Leslie Headland could be arsed. We know they're going to be killed off in about 30 seconds' time. So if we get some names for these fabulous Jedi characters who will surely be sent to the ether world, we'll see what comes through.
I'm calling the first one Dave. Dave Versity Hire.
Dave's on the right. Okay. Here we go. They're coming through now. Let's see what we got. Common people. Jedi. God, I'm gonna fuck this.
Is it gonna die?
Is it gonna die? Go on then, Brown. You can keep doing these, and then you get in trouble, not me.
Quickly, fuck. Master Fook cares.
There's one for Melvin.
Jedi Knight Hugh Joggin.
Oh, this is getting a bit close to the danger zone.
Jedi Rush Hour 4.
What about this one for the one on the left?
Fane Queef?
No, Fanye Queef.
Fanye Queef. Wrenched.
No, they're on form tonight. That's good. That's good work. Okay. Well, look, don't slacken on us, chat. We're going to need you to get through this. So, your shouts groans because he's been hit.
Sliced.
Yeah. Where did he take the hit?
On his
leg.
Obi-Wan. On his Obi-Wan leg.
Yeah.
Okay. Which leg was it?
It doesn't matter. It will heal instantly.
Oh, okay.
Well, Obi-Wan had the same injury, didn't he, in whatever film that was?
Yeah, he walked it off.
I'm just hoping he dresses to the left and not the right. That's all I'm saying. And, so are they working or are they not working? What's going on here? Is one of them
They're working again now.
Yeah. Working again. Okay. So it's a temporary issue.
It's that armor thing, isn't it?
It's sort of overloads everything, and so it takes a moment for it to
Reboot.
start back up, to boot back up. Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah.
It's yeah, switch it off and switch it on again.
Oh, okay, yes.
The IT crowd. What were you saying there about dressing to the left or dressing to the right? Is that still a thing? Don't people tuck it in the belt anymore?
Put this one in the Hall of Fame. This is Melvin deeply instigating dong jokes. Everyone, this is we didn't expect
I'm
this.
trying to get you drunk faster. I'm on your side.
I thought you were giving us fashion tips because I was told at school if you wore white socks, you were gay.
So was I.
Never worn white socks. Never.
Back in my day, it was if you wore an earring in a certain ear, but no one could work out which ear it was. Was there a code?
No, I never knew which one it was, so I got both pierced.
Both bollocks.
You're from Liverpool, though, aren't you? So
when I was a teenager, anybody who wore an earring at all, if they weren't a pirate, were gay. It's like pirates and butt pirates. That's it.
Yar.
Well, there we go. That's our there's our contributions to Pride Month right there in that inclusive discussion.
It's still June.
Or is it Dune?
So the fight continues, and is that someone else getting it? Is that
yeah, he's getting sliced.
Kanye Queef? He's gone. Okay, take a drink unless you
He's
felt
gone,
something
folks. He's
for
gone.
this chap who is no name, never seen him before. Okay, but he's doing some damage here, isn't he? I must ask Swappers. I mean, Swappers, you're on the dark side. What do you make of this Sith character? He's kicking some ass,
actually
isn't he?
Jedi too, after all.
Ooh.
Well, his helmet's a bit shit, but he's more powerful than any other Sith I've ever encountered, including myself. I don't quite understand how that works out.
Yeah, he's doing some damage here for sure. Yeah.
I've taken down 7 Jedi at once, but this bastard's done it 10. He's only about 15 years old.
Yeah, only weighs about 130 pounds as well. And oh, knows this? This is Jedi Master male pattern baldness, isn't it? Brownie, is this what you look like when you're about 15?
Why is the lightsabers they just look like tubes now, you know? Back in the day, they used to be kind of pointy, whereas now they just look like fluorescent tubes, and I don't like them.
The glow sticks. It's like they're at a rave.
Well, now they're actually, I guess, on set. They're practically just using like the sabers you could buy online, or you could buy at the Star Wars store, and then they're just sort of touching them up a little bit.
And what about the lightsabers?
I think they just ordered custom ones from Theory Sabers.
Probably those are probably better quality.
Yeah, he does a bit. Yeah, Christian Slater.
Yeah. Well, I don't even need to cue the chat anymore. They just get on it. We've got SMJ32 saying Master Racido. Very good. Gavin Blackburn, slightly more subtle with Master Regain. Oh God, we're so cruel, aren't we? I'd like to think we're inclusive. We take the piss out of everyone.
Yeah.
This might be an American joke. I don't know this one. Master Demoxylin. What's that do?
It's a hair product.
The hair product from The Simpsons.
Demoxenil. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we've got one more. Can we go back to Hinge and Swallocks? Jedi Master Simon Pegg. Yeah, there's got a bit of Simon Peggs. Oh no, I say we got one last one, but there's always one more. Jedi Master Alopecia.
Oh dear.
Okay. They're on form tonight, Brown. They're on form.
It's Friday.
Okay.
We're in a good mood.
So this is, I think, another death.
It's the Rogaine getting his sabered.
Oh, it's a drink already. I'm gonna have to excuse myself here. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Can I just say, at this point, was anyone under any doubt who this was behind the mask? Because he's the exact same build, and I believe wearing the exact same costume as the Asian chap who was on previously, hasn't he? I mean,
When
I thought it was going to be one of the witch mothers, and they were going to subvert our expectations.
Yeah,
and
Same here.
he was
At
just
this
an
point-
arsehole.
Yeah,
you've seen his arm and you know he's a guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
they seem to
Interesting
try to make
arm.
it. They seem to try to make it incredibly obvious that it was going to be him in the previous episode, and so you're like, "Well, no, it's got to be somebody different." They're
it can't be that
trying to
obvious.
distract. Yeah, exactly. It's
Mm.
But then somebody told me, I think it was on the Twitterats or
Well,
was it
the thing
YouTube
is,
yesterday, Nerdrotic
they
with
did
the
a
video.
behind the scenes thing, and it was on one of the monitors in the background.
Yep.
So they gave away the reveal a week before. The
Yeah, and
actual
then
reveal.
wasn't there something? There was some interview or something with Manny, the actor here, where he talked about doing lightsaber work or something, and so we were
yes.
like, "Oh, yeah, it's got to be him."
It explains the chant, doesn't it? The power of one, the power of two, the power of many.
Power of
Never know
Manny.
why.
Yeah.
Power of
Flew that.
grief.
Power of money. Do you think they're triplets?
Oh, geez. Oh, that would be so bad.
Especially
So
since
bad.
he's-
It could be right.
So there is another. There is another.
Yeah. Oh
brother.
no.
There'd be
Another
the most
brother.
racially diverse triplets in the universe, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Oh man.
Another brother from another mother. Yeah.
It needs to be quads and one has to be ginger, otherwise it won't work.
Brown, have we got time to squeeze a little super chat in the action? What do you think?
Paid for it.
Well, he's
I do
paid for
believe
it. So let's
it's a
give him some
contract.
airtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, here we go, and it's a good one. It's from my old mates, mates from the land of the sheep,
From the future.
RRTNZ. For 10 New Zealand dollars, he's shagged his way through Wales. Now he's shagging his way through New Zealand. He says, never-ending Liam Neeson dong jokes. Don't get that on Friday Night Tight, which is why I'm here instead. I won't watch this show, but I listen to Ruin and you lads rubbish it. Stop bogging down and get on with it. Well,
Yes, sir.
yes, affirmative to you, RR TNZ, and we look forward to seeing you again soon, my friend. Thank you to him. Okay, so we're back to Darth Shitlocks, and he's injured. He's there for the taking. He's on the floor. Surely he's going to die. Surely.
He absolutely must be done by now.
Must be. Yeah, got to be. Okay.
No one could possibly save him. No chance.
Oh. Oops.
And yeah,
So, is this a member berry to the old New Hope set lightsabers to stun?
Yeah, no hope. Yeah.
Phasers to stun, whatever the fucking line was, yeah. And that's what she's got stun gun, okay. And does it work? Does it not work? It kind of just irritates them, doesn't it? It's like
Just sort of bounces off.
Yeah.
Kind of doesn't do anything.
Which doesn't make a whole lot
Yeah.
of sense. He's not fully armed. He has a helmet on, and then it looks as though he's got some sort of a van brace, something on one forearm. That's it. The rest of it's just clothes. Why would he not be stunned? I don't get it. But okay.
Exactly. Although the cortosis does absorb energy,
It does.
that wouldn't affect the rest of his body.
Yeah. And it definitely wouldn't do anything like block Jedi mind tricks or
Tense
anything. either.
music.
No, there's absolutely no mention of that until this episode aired, that cortosis could block Jedi mind tricks.
I think what it is, it's the same as pepper spray. You can build up a tolerance over time. So you just stunned yourself every day for a couple of years.
That's a bit kinky.
Well, you'd be surprised what Melvin gets up to when left to his own devices with a bit of pepper spray, a few poppers, and a giant black dildo. He has a whale of a time. Anyway, moving on.
Leave
Tense
devices. Leave devices out of it.
Tense music playing. Swappers, give me some tense music. What would you say?
Tense
Yeah,
music.
tense.
What's the theme tune to Carry On Camping?
Oh, no, you've got us.
What about Terry and June?
That would be fitting for this show, wouldn't it?
Makes you tense. Don't forget, some people may have forgotten, but Jeffrey hasn't.
Oh,
When it's
very
dark,
dark.
take a drink, and it's been very fucking dark. It's darker than my
Very
Iraqi
good.
prison cell.
Yeah, very good carry on camping joke there, Swappers. It
Yeah.
registered after a few seconds, wasn't it?
Manuel
Thank
Grail
you.
has a suggestion for our tense music as well.
Oh,
Chat.
good spot. Let's have a look where that is. Manual. Oh,
I'll do it.
there you go.
Yep.
Yakety
Yakety
sax.
sax. Don't look back.
Oh no, Yakety Sax is yeah.
Yeah,
go ahead.
go on. Benny Hill.
That's the
theme.
Benny Hill music. Yeah.
That's the Benny Hill. Good God. How could we forget Brown?
Easily.
Panting.
Okay, well, look, the chat are working very hard tonight. I
Working
don't
out of the
think
nuts.
they are. The retrobates are not
Cheers,
working
chat.
hard.
Brilliant.
So what we're going to do now, we're going to get everyone involved. I'm going to go round the panel, and I want you all to do what's on the screen, but in the style of a Star Wars character. So I'm going to test you out here. We're going to make it easy. Kippers for you, because I like you. Just give me that's in the style of the Emperor Palpatine.
Penting?
Yes. Oh wow. Okay, and Artoo, well, let's just go. Let's keep it on point. Give me some panting in the style of R2D2. Oh, wasn't expecting that. And Z, give me some panting in the style of Zee-ThreePIO.
Oh no, Uncle Owen, no! Oh no! Oh yes.
And Melvin, give me some panting in the style of Kurt Russell from Escape from New York.
Fuck, I don't know. Son of a bitch must pant.
And finally, Mr. Brown, give me some panting in the style of your old tutor when he pulled your pants down in the back row of the movie theatre.
It was all a build up to that, wasn't it? The whole thing.
all the best jokes is all the best jokes are the build up, isn't it?
There we go. Vietnam flashback for Brownie there.
You don't know, man. You wasn't there.
Oh, good God. Whoever's
Get on with
who controls the channel lore, Brown? Who do you trust to update the channel Wikipedia page?
A lot of the time, it's the chats.
Yeah. I think
Well,
common
nothing
people
without the
could take that
chats.
one on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we did a good 5 minutes of panting there. That was good. Now, this is Evil Twin, yeah?
She was doing a lot of running away this episode.
Well, there was an awful lot of running away, running back, being taken away, then leading someone back. It was all
Drink everybody dark shots. It's just continual drinking.
And this
Drink
is this Master Kelnacker's
Saber.
lightsaber? Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell, I was paying attention.
Hold on, mate.
Yeah. Poor Master Kelnacker didn't even get an on-screen death.
Couldn't afford it. That's why we didn't see him. They couldn't afford it.
$180 million, and they couldn't
afford it.
fucking afford it. That's
Couldn't afford it.
bollocks.
No, they couldn't afford it in either money or time, but they could afford to shoot a full 3 minutes lesbian witch fucking musical routine.
It was funny though.
Yeah, oh yeah, I certainly had a good time watching that. Okay, so we there's some manky fingers. They look like yours, don't they, Brown? Very knobbly. Would that be the actor's hand, or we a hand actor here, or what's going on?
It's possibly a stunt hand, yes.
I'll tell you, I'll bring here Swappers, because Swappers likes his. I mean, Brian would also be all over this one, but he's not with us. Oh, rest in peace, Brian. No, he's just on holiday. Don't worry. Swappers, this Master Kelnacker's lightsaber. What do you make of it?
I don't know what they're doing with these lightsabers in this show, but they're about 3 times bigger than any regular lightsaber. I don't know what that says about Leslie Headland, but The
Are
girth,
the
the girth on them is ridiculous. I don't know why, but yeah.
are the actors small people? Because I can't say that word anymore.
Well, I mean, the twins are
What?
tiny, aren't they?
Peter
But you'd expect a
Dinklage.
Wookiee to have a large one.
Yeah.
See what
Also,
I
I
did?
thought we had established. This is Kelnaka's, right? I thought we had established he had a red rocket.
Oh, poor Master Kelnaka, but yeah, they do seem to be much bigger, thicker, girthier hilts even. But anyway, so back to Good Twin.
Yes.
Yes.
Good Twin, I think.
Osha.
Yes. Yeah, Osha. Okay. And Pip, who's that useless fucking Walkman of a robot. I don't know whether that's a lightsaber or a torch, but at this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
Pip,
Same
isn't it?
Same difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
The
a
same.
They're interchangeable.
Yeah, they have the same lethal ability as well, of absolutely fucking zero. But she's fondling around in the jungle,
Leaves rustling.
and here he comes. Now,
Lightsaber ignites.
now he's. Help me out here. Who can help me? Melvin. Melvin will help me out of this hole. Melvin, am I right here? Did he just walk away from Yord? Yord was that down, injured, ready for the taking. Is he just fucked off and left him?
Yep.
He did indeed. And there you go.
Oh.
You've got another fight that could have been won, and someone just decided, nah, and
Mm.
walked off.
Do you see how I used the Jedi mind trick there to make other people answer?
Very
I know. I was
impressive.
like, it's impressive. Yes.
But my answer, I'm going to go with yes as well. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay, sort of resounding yes. But okay, so a skilled fighter, but not the sharpest tool in the box is old. Do we have a name for him? Darth Zippermouth? Has he got a name?
Smilo Ren.
Ren, I think.
Milo Ren we're going with. Okay. that's fair enough.
Zippy.
Usha. Panty.
So
Oh,
Osha's
this is where the
running.
saber's running through the flying through the jungle.
Now, this isn't the lightsaber whip they were talking about, is it? This is just
The saber's
No.
flying through.
a boomerang, a lightsaber boomerang.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, okay. And then
It's
our
flying
old
towards
mate,
him.
Squid Game, jumps in the way. And he blocks it, and then it essentially spins back to its recipients, meanwhile chopping
Careful
through several
catching it, though.
trees. Yeah. Artoo, what did you make of this? So kind of, obviously they did this for visual effect, but it chops its way through several trees, and then one by one the trees kind of eventually
Yes.
topple over. Did you like that little bit of imagery?
Some kind of anti-gravity trees or something that they don't fall over immediately when sliced in half. It's a fascinating idea. I'm not sure where those got introduced into canon. I don't know, but yeah, we've seen and the throwing the lightsaber before, especially in video games. We've seen that, but
Trees snap.
how the trees just sort of eventually fall over it. Did he leave just a tiny little bit of the tree there?
It's amazing what it does to the trees, and yet if you stick a lightsaber in what's the face in Ahsoka, fine.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
weird
yeah.
as
Was
well.
he intending to kill Osha at this point?
Yeah.
Who
And-
knows?
and
They
again-
keep changing their minds, don't they?
Where has Master Squid Game been? He just shows up.
That's
All
his
these other
special-
Jedi are off fighting, getting killed.
That's his
Where
special
the hell's he
power.
been?
Yeah, he ceases to exist temporarily. That's his special Jedi power.
But what it is, well,
Invisibility.
while everybody was busy, he snuck out the back for a fag.
Can't
He
say
had a
that in
smoke
America.
too.
You can't say that in America,
Sorry.
mate.
Sorry, a cigarette. He snuck out the back
Cigarette.
for a cigarette.
YouTube. He said cigarette. YouTube. Cigarette.
I loved in this scene how he throws his lightsaber and then all the trees like wait to fall over like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah, and they all fall the same way, even though the angle's that way.
They fall
trees
the wrong
that way.
direction.
They all fall the wrong way. I know. What the fuck is that
Trees.
about?
Trees.
The
Snap.
VFX guy needs shooting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's they all the way that they were sliced. They all should have fallen right in the middle of the path between them.
Mm.
But, oh
I just want to skip back actually because here we go. This guy's built like a vegan cyclist, isn't he? He's got the fucking slimmest frame on him. He looks almost AIDS-ridden.
It's not bald though.
No, true. But he's got no shoulders, no frame. It's what's going on? He's not intimidating at all. He got this goofy fucking grin. I don't know. It's terrible.
But he has a really spooky voice
Yes.
Snap.
and does a lot of heavy breathing.
But he's more powerful than Darth Vader ever was.
Brownie, do we just do this quick one from Max, please?
Max Voom Fundal Wrenched. I'm nipping out for a gaff right now.
Oh, he bottled it.
Yeah, going outside to smoke a fag means
A
something
cigarette.
entirely different in the States.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what the Spanish call a cigarro.
So
Never mind.
this is Master Squid Game wants to get OSHA back to safety, doesn't he?
Sevilla, back to the ship.
Yeah, no, you want to do these lines, don't you, Brown? What's his face? Jedi Shitlocks is okay
York.
now, is he? Is his
Yeah, he's got up
wound quarters old? And what's OSHA doing pointing? I mean, that thing is practically fucking useless, isn't it? Is that the stun gun thing, or is it?
Mm.
Yes, the stun gun. She's already shot him once and it did nothing. So what's the point?
Oh god!
I thought she shot him twice already. So it's not going to work. I've no idea why she's got it out.
Well, keep on trying. Shoot him on the deck or something.
Oh no, he might like that.
He does the force push thing, doesn't he?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, bit of a force queef.
Lightsaber humming.
Oh god!
He does the kind of classic head at an angle.
Yeah.
Queef.
Manuel Grill just makes a good point in the chat.
Oh, okay. I'm always up for that.
Okay, this one. Aren't they all civilians? The Jedi aren't the military, are they?
Ooh, very good.
Ooh,
Someone's
get
paying
you,
attention.
Get you.
Yeah. Very good. I think why don't you promote we need to start giving
Everybody.
out we need to start giving out
Sweets.
titles. Manuel, we're going to make you Master of Canon, Manuel Grill. So
Yeah, with one end. Don't get carried away.
so well done, Manuel. We'll get titles for some of the other important people. Okay, so dramatic
choral music playing.
music. Brownie, give me what comes to mind? Dramatic choral music.
Here comes the sun. Da-da-da-da. Here comes the sun. Da-da-da-da. Here
Oh,
comes the sun. Whatever.
Is that choral?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know.
You
You mean
wouldn't think
Coral?
he does music on his second channel, would you?
I don't. That's the point.
Do you
Go
mean
on, Senor
choral?
Mara.
I try, but I'm not good enough. All right. Moving on.
Yeah, sorry. Do you mean coral as in that grass-looking stuff that grows under the sea, or do you mean a rousing chorus?
Under the sea.
look at this! Like great minds think alike, and
Oh,
sometimes
Christ.
imbeciles think alike as well. And common people is already on
Me,
it.
me and common people are tuned. We're tuned, everybody.
I was thinking more of a Beach Boys or something, get those beautiful harmonies. I don't know.
I'm dreaming of good vibrations. I'm dreaming of ace. Moving on.
You want the theme for the Omen or something?
Oh, it's a great
Now
movie.
we're
that.
talking.
Oh,
Christ, an hour and we're only 5 minutes in.
Oh.
Oh well, yes, I know.
Yeah, right.
May I go get a drink?
I need to
No.
get a drink as well, Brown. We'll have to take turns on this. Go on, you go and get your drink, and then you come back and
I'm
take
going to be
over.
about 5 minutes because I need to.
Well, if it all,
I've
if it all
not got-
goes
Oh,
If it
the
all
old
goes the
prostate
same way, we
playing.
only have like 4 hours to go. You don't need
Well,
a break.
it's Friday.
It's Friday. We're having a
Yeah,
good time.
that doesn't mean we don't have things to do tomorrow.
Well, there is that. Okay.
Go on, fuck off, get your drink.
Right, I'm going.
We're
Yes. Okay. Well, Amelia Bedelia it says you faffed around for the first 30 minutes.
Yes,
You're
we
right,
did.
Amelia.
That's what we do.
That's what we do
You
best.
must be new here.
Skip half the slides while he's gone.
Oh yeah.
Shall we do it? Okay, wait there. Okay,
See if he notices. See
yeah,
if he
let's
notices.
okay. Right, so what's
When he,
sliding on?
when he comes
45.
back, you do marks out of 10.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, so we're on 45. Let's just okay. Right. Here we go. Oh, we're getting fast forward. Let's get all the way up here. It's fabulous, folks. We get this wrapped. We get this wrapped into bed. There we go. We're on up to 80 slides. Oh, fucking hell. He likes a slide, does Brown, doesn't he? 90. Ooh, it's the best way to watch the Acolyte, by the way, folks. There's Jackie getting killed, I think. No, she's fighting.
Spoilers.
Where are we? And oh my god, I'm getting repetitive strain from this. And then the bird, they brought those fucking bug things back into it. No, Jackie, there she is, she's dead. And oh
How many
god.
are us?
Oh, there's more slides. God damn it! Fucking hell. Okay, here we go. It's Brown. Jesus
All
Christ,
this
man.
for a troll. Your dedication is.
Oh
amazing.
no! Just
Yeah.
Z, just give us some elevator music just while I'm getting towards the end.
Ryan's gonna take 5 minutes to get to the end of the slide. There we go.
There we go. Okay. Right. So we'll go to here. We'll go to here. Okay. Let's go somewhere, but don't tell him, chat. You need to be in on the gag here. Let's go somewhere where it looks realistic, like we could have. Just... So he's
Yeah.
not kind of not sure where we are.
Yeah.
No, after this.
Earlier or later?
No, after.
Late, like towards the end. After.
No, that like 2 slides before the end, you had a picture of
Oh, like a close up,
Quimiers. There we go.
like that there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, so don't give it away, chat. You're on board with this too. We're going to get this wrapped up nice and early. Okay, so when he comes back, is he back? He back, Brown? No.
Yep. Nope.
No, he's still on mute. Okay, so let's go through just to get some momentum back in it. Retrobates and chat can take part. Your favorite and least favorite character in the Acolyte. I know we're only midway through, but let's go for it. Kippers, favorite and least favorite so far in the whole series.
Fucking hell. I would say probably my favorite is either the Pip droid or the rodent man character thing.
Oh, okay.
Was that right?
Because of their lack of screen time, and also they don't have any lines.
Okay. That's interesting. They're your favourites. So what's your least favourite?
Pick one of the twins, both of them. I don't know. They're just,
you can have both.
And they're 2 twins, same facial expression, only one facial expression.
Yep, they are. They share the same limited acting chops, don't they?
I'm back, everybody.
You're back, Brown. Okay.
Basil is the furry grape.
Well, look, this is what happens. You leave us alone for 5 minutes, and
he gets demonetized.
No, we got a little bit bogged down, Brown, but we're back on track. We're just talking. Swapper's just going through his favourite and least favourite characters, but anyway, we'll revisit that another time. So this is this Evil Twin or Good Twin?
No. That's Osha. She's had all her clothes taken off.
Yep.
It's really good
Oh.
job one of them didn't get fat while they were apart.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did
That's
make
the
a point of it.
lesbian Russian lesbian duo of the 90s.
Yeah.
And
Tattoo.
Tattoo, yes. So this is all the way through this show. I mean, it may have been distracted. I couldn't work out whether this guy is ripped or skinny as fuck. I don't know which one it was.
Blasted through these slides when I was away.
No, we've been. To be honest, we got bogged down. The chat will tell you we're doing favorites and least favorite characters.
I couldn't get the top off the tonic.
Oh, for God's sake, man! That's because you're a vegan. You've got no strength in your
They
system.
put one of these funny new tops. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll say good night, everybody. What an episode that was!
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Yes, and then next episode we get the Parent Trap. So it's gonna be great.
Cheers, everybody. Take care.
This was the worst episode so far.
Really? Yeah.
Miracle.
Wow. Well, they can't accuse us of being bogged down tonight. Brown, I can't help but feel you slackened a little bit tonight. You didn't take as many slides.
You played the same joke I was going to play on Ruin when he was away. What? To be honest, leave it there.
Is it that?
Take care, everybody. It's been an absolute joy to see you all tonight. Take care, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Brownie, we do like a troll job, don't we?
Scam.
The worst part is now you've got to go back and find out where the fuck we were.
45.
45.
Brownie, do you magic
why
slide
did you say 45? Why didn't you say 65 or 75?
Or 66?
Joking, are you?
You know, who would have believed 65?
Okay, back to 45. Brownie, I'm going to get another rum and orange while you get us where we were. Oh,
okay.
Is that where we were? Oh, shit. Go tell Friday Night Tights they can't have the fans back just yet. We're going to need them for another couple of hours more.
Basil!
All right, off to get a drink.
Fucking rat boy, drink.
That's Smilex doing a bit of moonlighting.
I think it might be.
Yes, Smilex, where are you? Moonlighting. What are chitters?
It's the chittering noises coming from the umbrella.
Oh, coming from the beaver. Yeah.
So gave. Oh no. Right, they're escaping, aren't they?
Yep, and he is not hobbled or disabled in any way from the lightsaber he took to the leg. He's completely fine, and they're going to make their way through the forest together because he's been ordered to get her back to the ship.
Why do injuries not count for anything anymore? Anybody? My internet died.
Nope, I have no idea.
Or the stream died. I'm dying I've died inside doing these slides, everybody.
This is also entirely possible. Yes. Yes. Well, and again, a Jedi does not draw their lightsaber unless they're ready to kill or they need a frickin' flashlight. Why is he running around the jungle with this thing on one trip and he could cut someone's face off?
Well, he needs to see where he's going.
Has he never seen Lost? They always fall over when they go through the jungle.
I don't know why he's treating it as a
lightsabers
torch. It's like being a beacon in the middle of the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are them things not flying down to have him?
Yeah.
Master Saul. Who are you?
I'm exactly who you think I am.
You don't remember me? He's got a fucking mask on. Why would he remember?
Yeah. You don't remember me?
You remember me from the mask thing?
I ran that apothecary and you tried to force me to break $100 bill.
Remember when you let me go when you had me banged to rights for the being an accessory to the murder of 2 Jedi? Remember that? You let me go.
No, does he remember him from before that though?
They were at the Jedi Temple Halloween party, fancy dress party, and
No, this should have been, have you
Yeah.
come here to destroy me?
Yeah, he thought it was a night to remember, but clearly Saul.
We're
did not.
gonna make this
He's
a
had
night
too
to
many of those.
remember.
Get
I
ready.
sense something familiar.
You're getting good on this Korean accent, Brown, I have to say.
Lightsabers clashing. You carry a Jedi weapon.
But you are no Jedi.
Are we
That's-
really supposed to believe that in the Jedi Temple, in all the training, in all the classes and everything that they learn, that they have not been told anything about history and about dark force users and the battles with the Sith? Or literally galactic, enormous battles in previous canon. Like,
Is
according
it-
to Leslie Headland, no one has ever heard of a Sith
Very
before this series.
Is it Gen Zers? What's the newest generation?
yeah, writing
What-
this probably
They've never
Zoomer.
heard of World War II.
Oh, come on.
They haven't.
They've heard of World War Z, though, and the zombies attacked.
Wah.
Don't you minimise that comment, Brown.
Oh, sorry.
Tom has some thoughts. Says, I spent a year in Korea. He's not getting better at the accent.
Sorry.
I don't know if he's talking about you or the
No.
actor, but
I
we'll assume it.
spent a year in Korea. He's not getting better at the accent, man.
What I want to know is
Come on.
Saul's let his hair really get out of control, hasn't he, from that flashback in the previous episode? Why didn't he just cut it with a lightsaber?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Little lightsaber trim.
He wants to keep it long for when he practices Brown's accent.
tense music playing.
Brownie,
Oh, we're back in Selnacker's Kelnacker's hut.
Oh, Manakas.
Brownie, just before we hate to bog us down, but I forget you to read this next one out as a response to the question: what is your favorite filter to use on Tinder? There we go, Brown.
Yes, any woman that's under a size 14, ideally a 12, will do for me.
Oh, who are you
What
kidding,
are you
Brown?
talking about?
Moving on. That's an intelligent answer, by the way. Moving on.
Yeah, you've wriggled out of that one.
By
okay.
which metric?
Mine. Although size 14 is pretty good, to be fair, but there you go.
Could you work with a size 14, Brown? Work your magic on a size 14?
People asking me, is it US size or EU size? Yes, it's extended universe size, yes.
So I don't understand why she's attacking Jackie. Did she not say that she was going to surrender to the Jedi?
Yes, yeah. She was
Yeah.
going to
So what-
surrender to the Jedi.
Why has she changed her mind again?
For the plot.
Because this is apparently what she does, is constantly change her mind. And also we get the just incredible stupidity of, we have what we believe is a Jedi assassin who has killed 3 Jedi at this, as far as they know. And we're going to send a Padawan to take care of her.
Grunting, and grunting as well.
Okay.
Photon Express, are we mocking the Acolyte?
We
No.
wouldn't dare. We would not dare.
No, we are
Why?
reviewing it.
Did you just call her Photo Express, Brown? I mean,
Photon.
God,
No, it's a
butchered.
photon.
Photon Empress.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I do need glasses. Forgive me.
What size would you say Photon Empress is, Brown?
Oh no.
200 pixels square.
200. Okay. Welcome to the channel, Photon Empress. What does the pink flower signify after a name? I'm assuming
happiness, and I'll go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Penis.
Hello, hello, mine.
Okay. Welcome aboard, Photon Empress.
Hi.
And she's
Is it
enjoying.
possible? Is it possible to mock this acolyte? I don't think it is it?
It's
We're
not.
not mocking it.
You can't mock something that's.
No, it's like mocking a severely disabled person, isn't it? You can't. You
No.
can't do that.
Yeah, it's
It's
out of
literally
order doing
flawless.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
You can't mock perfection. You just make yourself look bad.
I
That
would
would
say-
be like me saying, if I was to say, once upon a time when Hollywood was shit or something. You just.
Is it pink or magenta? Because I come from a printing background, you see.
Oh.
Anyway, moving
Printing
on.
background. You're so old, Brown.
again,
No.
I think we need a drink here. We've got stuff going on in the dark. We can't tell what the hell's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine doing slides for this? Or the audio descriptions were keeping me going by this stage.
Talk about a baptism of fire. So Photo Express says pink flower means nothing other than it looks pretty, and then
It does.
side feed follows up with "It's a butthole, not a flower."
I will say the views of the chat do not represent the views of me necessarily.
Here's
Most of the time.
Alex Ascan summoning the spirit of Mega Geek, saying,
Yes.
"Get on with it."
Yeah, get on with it.
Get on with it.
Fuck's sake.
with it.
How many slides are there?
We've got another 260 to go.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Ruin, get on with it.
Okay, I know. Okay, but Photo Express is enjoying the banter, and it's good. The good.
Oh,
Welcome to the team, Photo Express. You're very welcome here in the Brown Alliance channel. Anyway, we are drinking our way through the Acolyte. I am 5 double rum and cokes in. Honestly,
We're gonna be at 25 by the time this is done.
It's so fucking dark. I just take a big slurp.
this was just a big. This was Jackie
Queef
trying
fest.
to kicking ass.
And yeah, and she's trying to handcuff her here, isn't she?
Yep.
Now, I did read. I could have been making this up. This could be headcanon, but I did read somewhere the actress who plays Jackie, who I did quite liked actually, and rest in peace and all that. But apparently, she said she played this as though she had a sexual attraction towards
What?
I don't know, as May or Osha. Yeah.
No, as with Osha. So why didn't she have the same sexual attraction to May?
Oh yeah.
Kinky.
Yeah. Being twins and all.
Yeah.
And why did she use a lightsaber? She has got one.
Yeah. Well, she wields it at the moment, doesn't she? But
Screams.
And and here we have yet another instance of getting ready to end a fight, but then chooses not to because she, instead of putting the cuffs on her, she starts yammering about this and that and whatever. Oh, you're under arrest for this and that and for whatever, for the master.
Grunting.
Instead of just cuffing her up and getting it over with, she starts wrestling with her.
So we have it's been all action, this, hasn't it? I mean, it's been in the dark, but it's been action. So we have another kind of fight of sorts with
Grunting.
the two girls going at it. Oof.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, she does the knife thing to do the electrics.
Oh, that old classic. Yes. Some low-tech device there on the wall. Nice. And a lot of they're really
Darkness.
leaning into the
Darkness.
the darkness, yes, but the martial arts, aren't they? Lots of kicking, wheel kicks, spinning kicks, all that malarkey.
There you go, Max. Why is it all in the dark?
Oh, Max. It's why
Max.
I've got 2/3 away through a bottle of rum. It is pretty dark, yes.
So it looks like a rave. I'm telling you, they want to see flashing glow sticks all over the place.
I'm going to bring Swappers in here, and I'm hoping Swappers can give us, because he is a connoisseur of movies. Swappers, my question to you is specifically around the editing on this episode. I found it particularly painful, switching from scene to scene and the way it was done and the use of wipes, which are traditionally only used in the more, how can I say it, to kind of switch from storylines almost. But this was done using wipes to switch mid-fight scene. I don't know. It all felt a bit weird. What do you make of it, Swappers?
It seems like Leslie Headland was probably sat in a director's chair somewhere thinking, yes, we could cut this here, and then we could do a swipe, and then we could do a dissolve, and then we could cut, and then just in her head. And then when it actually came to putting it together in the editing room, she forgot completely, got them all the wrong way around, and just pieced it all together like a £3 Star Wars jigsaw in 1978.
Yeah.
And hoped for the best, basically, and made sure she thought she'd turn down the brightness and the contrast as far as possible, so no one would spot the mistakes.
There we go. That's the verdict right there. So we switch back to these pair of idiots, and that was the reference.
No.
Was it Z who made the reference earlier? Z about the helmet somehow protects him from his thoughts being read?
Well, I don't understand. It doesn't protect from Jedi mind tricks, this stuff, at all. So why does it suddenly do that?
Well, who needs canon when you've got Leslie Square Headland, I guess?
It protects from reading minds because of the superior writing involved in this series. It just beat everything else written before it, that's all. It's easily explained.
Well, Master hide his face from his tutor.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get
you like that,
Melvin's. I did like that one. Yes,
Oh, no, you did,
you're on form tonight, Brownie. I'll give you that. Let's get Melvin's beautiful Scottish tones on this super chat. Melvin, if you would please, from our good friend Common People.
Common people. Wrenched for 10 real monies. One for Photon Empress, as my old dad used to say. It's not the way you move it. It's not the way you shake it. It's can you get this avocado through customs? What?
Oh, you don't get this on Friday night tight, folks. Brilliant. Well done. Go on, peeps. God, Photo Express is the new plaything in the chat, isn't she? They're all over.
Yeah,
it
they're
like
loving.
rash.
Yeah, they're loving it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no one's bothered about what we're
yeah.
doing anymore.
Yeah.
They all want to chat with
Yeah.
Photo Express. Yes, okay. Fair enough. Well, we'll just keep doing our thing, folks. We're going to get through this shit.
They just want their pictures developed on the cheap, that's all.
That's what it is.
It's I know what pictures they want developed as well. Have we had any explanation for this fucking stupid mask? The teeth.
No.
No explanation at all.
I've heard a theory about this. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Z should know about this, but in the, I think it was Clone Wars, not Rebels, Clone Wars, where during the Mortis arc there was this incident where Ahsoka, Anakin, and Obi-Wan went to some mythical kind of, I think it was an asteroid or something, wasn't it?
Yes.
And they encountered these mythical beings called the Father, the Son, and the Daughter, and they're all kind of like these manifestations of the Force in different ways, in like sort of in a person, if you like. And they ended up fighting them and kind of having a to-do with them, and there was all this. It's a bit complicated, but apparently there was also a mother, and this mother character is called Abeloth, and she's this kind of weird kind of evil Force demon thing. And the images, if you Google search her, you'll see it. But she's like this woman with silver hair, with this very, very freaky, pointy teeth mouth that sort of a lower part of her face is split all the way around above the jaw, and it's just filled with all these teeth. And the theory online is that this acolyte here is something to do. It's an homage to her. His mask is like an homage to her. So they're going to somehow bring her into the story at some point down the line or in the future. And it might tie into Ahsoka, or it might tie into the Rey movie or whatever. And so it's another female character that will, further compound the Force's female that Kathleen Kennedy's trying to turn the franchise into.
Yeah, I've heard a bit of that too, and definitely if we think back to Ahsoka at the very end of that series, which not that I ever want to think about that series again, but at the very end when we had Balin's skull, he was on a statue of the father, pointing towards this something in the distance that was glowing, and there's been a lot of theories saying that was likely the tomb of Abeloth, and that's where
Wow.
Balin's skull was headed. So I wouldn't be surprised, given that Filoni was pretty involved with this story and that one as well, that those are trying to tie together in some way.
Wasn't there a story in the EU, Luke Skywalker crossover with Abeloth?
I think there was. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, there was a story had to do with actually him and Mara Jade in the EU. But I don't remember which one it was.
Loving the background info there. By the way, Swappers, great work. Okay, Brownie, the fight scene continues. There's a lot of fighting in this episode, isn't there?
There is. It's lots of swapping between fight scenes.
I mean, some of the shills I noticed because I go straight to the old twit box, and some of the shills were saying this is the best fight scene
You can't see anything.
Since the Phantom Menace, or no, since the Revenge of the Sith, I think.
Lightsaber.
I don't think so. They must have been watching something other than this.
Jackie looks quite handy with the saber.
Yeah, she has a proper girl boss moment, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suspenseful music playing.
Let's Brownie, I know you'd like doing the line reading, but let's just do some non-super chats, and let's get the whole of the retrobase involved. Let's start with Professor Artoo. Let's find you on. Here we go. Go for it, Professor Artoo. Let's do some speed chat reading. Go, Artoo.
J. Goodwin Wrenched. Christopher Walken is my spirit animal.
Oh, very good. Swappers, here's one for you.
Vote on Empress in the chat for no pounds or dollars says, I hereby demand a mispronunciation of my screen name every time by all users, always. Yes, thank you, Miss Photo Express.
Very good. Z, here's one for you.
Jeffrey Spencer says, oh, God help me, the farce is female again. Yes, yes, it is.
Brownie, we'll give this one to you.
The internet help desk. In reality, someone went, teeth? Yeah, that'll look cool. Queef. More.
Yep.
And have we got who we not missed out? Melvin, we'll give you this one.
Nissan Dong.
Don't touch that one.
Drink, everybody. The power of ... Rennie's fake husband.
Oh, well, I don't get that joke, but anyway.
Is Rennie married?
Allegedly.
We've got
Ruin, can we just get on with it?
Yeah, why is everyone saying tits in the comments, bro?
Because we are. I don't know.
Tits. Look, even Franco's drawn some tits.
Very good.
Got 6 of them on screen here, at least. Yeah.
Okay, back to the action, folks. So we got Squid Game and one of the twins. I don't give a fuck anymore. So look, I didn't get this. Someone's gonna have to help me out. Who can help me out? Melvin, you can help me out. I thought Yord has been tasked to bring her back to the fucking ship. Why does she talk him into doing otherwise? What's going on?
Because, right, it's stupid. we could have just started and finished with that. Really, why did this happen? It is really fucking stupid.
You gotta love that dour Scottish humour, haven't you? But he's not far wrong, folks. Yep, Yord was supposed to take back the ship. This bullshit annoyed me as well. He doesn't follow the rules of combat. I mean, fucking hell. What? Bollocks.
What rules of combat?
There's no method to his movements.
He doesn't move exactly like we did in that Jedi class with those wooden swords, and so I don't know how to defend myself.
Not great, is it? I just don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. Well, that's the most honest quote from the whole
Yeah, there you go.
series.
The show in a nutshell,
Yeah.
there, folks.
Acolyte.
It's like
It doesn't make sense.
they learned how to dual play in the PlayStation 2 Revenge of the Sith game. Keep on pushing that X button.
Yep. There you go. Big
Okay.
clue. My mother
So-
could do that.
Right, so what we're going to do here, I want you to play a little game because we've got plenty of time, Brown. It's Friday night. Come on, let's relax. Don't get all tetchy on me. No, don't move the screen on either. So what I'm going to do is the refrain
Police are back.
is my mother could do
Shit.
that. So we're going to start with you, Swappers, and the rest of you have got to get your thinking caps on. So, Swappers, I want you to make a statement, and I'm going to reply with, my mother could do that. Are you ready, Swappers?
Anybody? Get on with it.
Mrs. Johnson won't get offended. It's okay.
Today?
Oh god, I can't think of anything. Fuck's sake.
We'll come back to him.
Getting
R2, Professor
my
R2.
Oh God.
Professor R2. You make a statement, and I'll reply.
I can't think of anything.
Struggling. Well, I know one man who'll
Vapor
think of
lock.
something. Z.
Z's died.
He's on
Oh,
mute.
Z's gone. I've
He's on
broken
Battery's
the,
gone
It's
flat.
shut
I've
down.
broken
This is
the
going very well,
retrograde.
by the way.
Yeah.
Melvin.
Play ping pong without a paddle.
Oh, my mother could do that. She'd use her floppy tits to play ping pong with. Brownie.
She wouldn't use a dong. Drink.
It's a dong joke for Melvin. There's one for the sticker book.
Bum sex without lubricants.
Oh God, that's all right. My mother
got
could
one,
do
I got
that.
I got one. I got one.
Go
Aaron,
on,
I got one.
go on, Kippers.
You should have seen me take on 12 Jedi at once.
Oh, my mother could do that. Let's go as always to the chat to rescue us.
Oh yes, Mr.
Maybe-
Biscuits has one for
Yeah,
you.
Mr. Biscuits. There we go. Suck a golf ball through a. Good God. What about queef out a lemon margarita sense?
Jeez. That's very speciality, that is.
Z, you've missed out on the best ever game we've ever played called My
Go
Mother
on.
Could Do That. So you make a statement, Z, and I reply with My mother could do that.
Go on.
Anything you want. Anything
Go
in the
on.
whole
My
wide
mother could
world.
do that. Oh, very good.
I can lick my own bumhole.
My mother could do that. Bram, we've stumbled upon some genius here. One
Oh,
more
here you go.
then before we go.
I knew you
Amelia
could do
Padilla.
that.
I know.
Tuned. You and I are tuned.
He's standing up. My mother could do that. Okay, musical interlude while we all bring ourselves back in line. Go on, Bram, give us a little song.
She's a sheafy girl, a dreaded black. What?
Oh no, I think it's
I
the
dreaded-
tune of I think it's the tune of that Rick James song.
Oh, I don't know it.
It's the Super Freak song, isn't it? Like,
Super freak.
She's a what? She's a very.
Careful.
Go on. I can't do it.
she's a very Sithy girl,
a dreaded blank-faced leather. You can never really tell which is the right twin, because she's far too busy twerking. She's all shite. She's all shite. The acolyte. Shitty. Yeah.
Oh, good God.
She's super freaking.
I will just quickly say, Larry, wrenched $20 made you look.
Thanks,
Thank you, my
Larry.
friend. Thank you, my friend.
You're a brick.
Brownie, would you read this
Oh.
short
Sorry.
tale from Jeffrey Spinner?
My son's mother was able to evacuate by projectile vomiting and explosive diarrhea at the same time. I said I ain't cleaning that up. Ooh,
Well,
Christ.
wow. That's,
Projectile vomiting is, I know it's horrible, but when you see it, it is a thing of beauty in a weird type of way, isn't it?
What?
Well, you're
What?
What are
You're
you
a
talking about?
kinky bastard, Brown.
No, it's just like a perfect, you get a
absolute
perfect
degenerate.
arc of vomit that fly. I've seen it once.
I've never heard it described as a thing of beauty, but
It is. It's just amazing. Projectile vomiting. Anyway, moving on.
That's like Jackie from last week going, I really love a bit of death me.
We've all got our crosses to bear.
we're getting so bogged down that even Leslie Hadland's had to insert it into the lines in a script. It's now on screen. Okay,
Thank
we
you,
keep.
Kendrick. Oh, so look, it is. Oh, it is just seeing. It's just. It's not very pleasant for the person who's doing it. It's awful, but yeah.
It's impressive. Okay.
it is.
A quick. Can you do polls, Brown? Is that beyond your Jedi powers?
No, there's a lot of
Okay.
faffing. I can't do it now.
Okay. Well, we'll do a quick. Just a quick. Not using the poll system, but using the chat system. If you are watching the Acolyte, drop a queef in the chat. If you are only watching the Acolyte via the Mr. Brown Alliance channel and these fabulous roasts, then drop a dong in the chat. So just keep an eye on that, Brown. I'm just interested to know what the balance is, the balance of the force. Are they more queefers who are watching, or more dongers who are just watching the reviews?
Moment, queefs.
Queefs, they're actually watching it now. The
the dongs,
Dongs are rolling in.
You know what?
Queef.
Dongs drink.
Drink for every dong.
Queefing.
You need to set up a poll, Brown, for this.
I can't. I'd
know.
have to. Oh, okay.
You'd have to do
Listen.
some actual work. You
Okay,
can't do
right.
that.
I'm going to try. If the computer blows up, I'm going to do my best. So, Ruin, get it moving, yeah?
I'll keep it going. Okay, don't worry. We'll get an actual poll. I'm interested.
I'm going to mute myself for a moment.
Okay. I think there's more people watching this who haven't seen the actual show, and all they get is our bullshit interpretations of it. So the fight goes on. Jackie is looking more and more like one of the dancers from Jabba's palace. I don't know. I think maybe I don't know. But the fight goes on, and
She looks like that little goat fucker thing from Narnia.
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, she does.
So she just backward headbutted her just then.
Oh, that's it. Yes, good spot.
With a knife to her throat. Right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
good point. I didn't realize until I saw her hands how much she looked like Chitara from Thundercats.
Yeah, either that or it's Joe Biden's liver spotted.
I thought she
hands
pulled she pulled the knife away, didn't she?
I don't know.
Have they killed Yord yet?
Well, it can't happen too soon, can it? Let's be honest. But okay, we think she's overcome her, but then out of nowhere, Now, this is where I started losing track. Z, why don't you bring us up to speed? There's so many fights going on and so much crazy bullshit editing. So I've lost track. Well, I thought Smilo Ren was fighting Squid Game, but now he's rocked up and he's fighting Jackie. Is that right? I can't make sense of it all.
I honestly don't know. I stepped out to go and have a wee, and now I come back and I don't know where we are.
Oh, well.
No, Jackie's fighting Evil Twin number 1.
Oh. Oh,
She's
so
reading her
Smilo
rights.
Ren
Putting the handcuffs on her and giving it, you have the right to remain silent, as you do.
Yes.
As you do when you arrest a serial killer.
And here, but he is here. He has rocked up.
Yeah, he keeps starting a fight and then just effing off and showing up somewhere else to fight someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he killed a load of no-name Jedis, and then you're right, he's basically just pitching up wherever he's needed, really, isn't he? It's now, poor Jackie. Look, we've given the spoiler alert. Jackie's going to we're going to lose Jackie here, folks. So while we
how did she die?
Oh no, sadly. What do we think? Because I thought
I don't think she's dead. I'm sorry, everyone.
No, you're not having that.
She's no. I don't think she's dead. I'm pretty sure she was just stabbed with a lightsaber.
Yeah, just stabbed 3 times with a lightsaber.
She'll be fine.
She'll be okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just get her to a hospital.
Was anyone okay? So look, there were a lot of no-name Jedi deaths. There was several other deaths as well, but Jackie was the one I thought I was maybe a little surprised about, and I did. I was starting to warm to her character. Anyone else disappointed to see the end of Jackie in this episode?
No, she was far too OP. I mean, Smilo Ren took on 6 fully trained Jedi at once, and then she just comes in swinging her light sticks like a girl boss, and seems to do a lot better against him than all the other Jedi Masters.
Yeah. I will say that they did do a good, just, for a positive. I thought that the choreography between the two of them was actually really believable. I thought it was really well done. There's a few in some of the earlier fighting where there's clearly some pulled swings and some wide swings of the saber, wide stabs and stuff that look pretty cheesy. But overall, they look pretty committed to this fight. So I think they must have really worked on this one.
This is where she had the other lightsaber come out, wasn't it?
That's it, Brown. Yeah,
double lightsaber really action.
Paying attention. Double-ended action. Yes.
Oh yeah, and twice as strong. Yeah.
Grunting.
She should have just crossed them. That would have put the end to him.
Panting.
What emotion is she expressing here? It's
trying to remember her lines, I think.
Trying to remember which character she's playing.
She's in handcuffs, isn't she?
Look at that.
Trying to remember whose side she's on at this moment in time.
Are we talking about Joe Biden, or are we talking about this character?
Why do the handcuffs light up? Where's the purpose of that? In case you lose them in this forest.
Yeah.
They are Kyber crystal lights cuffs.
That's how you can tell they're working. Not because they're holding her in the binders, but that's how you see they're actually functional. Otherwise, if they weren't glowing, then she could get out of them.
Jackie's still hanging on in there and spinning and shouting and queefing, and I think she loses one of them here, does she? Is that what's happening?
It gets sliced or something.
Yeah.
There's the stump.
That's the saber. Yeah.
And then we, we're all the fantastic fight choreography, and fair play to Artoo for pointing out one of the positives. We go back to these boring fuckers that kind of keep changing their mind, and it's so there's an attempt at a callback here, isn't it, to these stupid fucking bug creature things. And Z, why don't you fill us in, master a recap? So last week we saw some weird bug things, and basically they're attracted to lights. Is that the gist of it?
Yes, Baramoths, they're attracted to light, which is convenient because Yord's using his like a fucking torch. He's just been wandering through the forest. I thought they didn't draw their weapon unless they were going to kill something.
Well, they're not. They're looking for something else, though, aren't
Yeah.
they?
What, the ship? Do they not have one of the tracking fobs that can point them in the right direction?
Oh, fair enough.
Well, they were following the beaver at one point, and he's
Lovely beaver.
Well,
He's
Rat
gone
Boy,
off.
he's disappeared. What is the point of him? Did he actually track anything down?
He's going to turn out to be the main baddie, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just the
There's
most redundant
Smilex.
character because if it was so redundant, none of the Jedi could had any expertise in using their skills and using their senses to track anyone or find anything.
Why
Or
didn't
follow
it
someone's
take the
presence or anything
spaceship?
like that.
Take the spaceship to where the Wookiee was
Yeah.
instead of walking through a jungle to get to him?
Yeah, and just drop
So-
out of the bottom of the ship above the.
They have a
above the-
flying machine.
Ruin, I've got one for you, mate.
Oh, good. Well, look, just before you do though, because I do have to pull up. Just keep put a pin in that one, Brown. I do have to pull up Melvin and put him on an official channel warning. Thank you,
For?
Internet Help Desk. He did make some
Yes.
assumptions on Basil's pronouns, and as we know, he could be he, could be they, he could be it. So official
Nobody knows.
preliminary warning for Melvin. We need to issue that one. Sorry, Melvin. Thank you,
I'm
Internet Help
ashamed.
Desk.
Oh,
Sorry. Go on. Go on.
pack
Val.
it in.
There we go.
Okay, can
this
you answer
is
this from Dave Rizzi?
Yeah.
Go on.
Deo,
Dale.
Rezi, who's created his own fucking fancy avatar to come on
Nice.
here. And all right, Day, calm down. He says, as a Star Wars fan, I'm highly disgusted. Why does this show exist?
Money laundering.
Yes,
That's the only
well-
reason that I can think of, or embezzlement.
Well, you see what it is, Day. Disney Plus needs to keep churning out shite on its streaming channel, and it is LGBT month after all. So they got old squarehead Leslie and told her to make a lesbian Star Wars series, and here we are. And
Yep.
yeah, we get a good shot of Smilo Ren and his teeth. This is. It's like, if I remember right, 5 rum and cokes in. This was like a vision scene or
Oh yeah, like a yeah.
yeah, it was a bit weird how they did it, but it's like he's right in the camera, but it's actually in
Like a connection type flashback.
May's head. There we go. Yes. This is what your tutor said to you when you threatened to call the police, wasn't it, bro?
Moving on. No, and then I said, forgive me.
And
Then I said, Master, I was
yeah,
weak.
this is playing out very well. This could well be the
Was
Master, I
Headland
was
sat
weak.
behind you in the theatre?
You've
Taking
always
notes.
been weak.
this is essentially word for word the interaction between
Yeah, fucking hell. Go on.
let's see what comes next.
Today.
Oh, and that's
That's
where he
the
got his big
binders,
dong out
yeah,
and
yeah,
slapped
yeah,
it
yeah.
between your hands, wasn't it? Yeah.
This is
Some of
just
the-
ridiculous. It's so dumb.
It is. There was no reason for him to separate the handcuffs if he was just going to go and kill her anyway. Why not just use the slicing motion to just slice her fucking head off? Just do it.
Are we meant to believe that she did this? That she like angled herself just right so that when he swung, it managed to cut her loose? Because that's just absurd. It's
The student twats the tutor. Yeah.
Archie Collins says, "Look at those cuffs are made of Beskar or cortosis or whatever."
Oh,
bullshit
yeah,
they
that'd be
wanna
a
do.
nasty deflection, wouldn't it? And
Mhm.
bust the saber as well. Stranger, breathing heavily.
So he's strange.
Lightsaber hums.
Ah, look who's back. And this, if this feels a bit jarring, folks, it's because it fucking was. It just cut from scene to scene, battle to battle. We didn't know who's doing what or fighting who, and then in between all this bullshit, we get Jedi shitlocks and OSHA arguing, and it really was strangely edited.
I feel this should have been 15 minutes at the end of last week's episode,
Absolutely.
but a tighter
Yeah.
cut. Yeah.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Brown.
Gasps, grunts.
So Jackie's still going here, isn't she? Giving
Yes.
a good account of herself.
Yep.
And Little May. Why is it described as Little May? That's interesting.
Don't know.
And he's meant to be taking her back to the ship. And basically, she makes the compelling argument, we have to go back. He's going to kill them all. And
Yes, that's why Sol told you to get to the ship.
yeah. And even though you're the captor, or the
Wasn't he going to
captain,
knock her out and drag her back?
Yeah.
yeah.
Why is he suddenly
That's what he
turning
said.
around and going, all right, then let's go.
Yeah, but he
Well,
probably
you know
realised he's going to
that-
get killed.
That couldn't happen because he's an adult male twice her size, so he's got no chance of beating her.
Not a chance.
There's
That
a good
lecture
point.
filled up, didn't it?
Good point from the oldest gamer here. He says they never explain cortosis in this show. I mean, yeah, that's a fair shout, isn't it?
No, you're just meant to kind of know what it is, I guess, or they wanted to just keep everybody guessing.
It's one of them things. They want you to know the canon, unless it's about Monday, and then they want you to shut up.
Oh, and there in this shot, this is about the only time you can see it. He's got the helmet, but he also has like a vambrace on his arm
Mm.
there that also has the material on it that he can use to block the sabers. Can't see it in any other shots because it's too freaking dark.
Speaking of dark, we've got a super chat, Roo. Do you want to do it?
Of
We do it.
course. It's from our own mate Obi-Wan Darkside for 5 those usual Euro things, but we'll take it anyway. This show is so dark, I can't see anything. I feel like Stevie Wonder. I just call to say, please use some fucking lightning. Lighting. Or lightning would do as well, actually. Anything. Just give us some fucking light. Yes,
Hey,
you're
your
right,
old mate
Obi-Wan.
as well.
Oh, we've been talking Girth. Where were you? My old mate Girth Knight for $4.99. And he says, following Beaver. My mum could do that. We've got the old. You need to timestamp the My Mum Could Do That game, Brown. It was one of the legendary moments on the channel. Anyway, back to the fight scene.
Speaking of lightning, though, I don't understand why this Sith guy couldn't use it because he's more powerful than either Vader or Palpatine. We've seen
And
that
you.
with his force fart in the end of the last episode when he blew over like 12 of the Jedi. But he can't use force lightning. What the fuck's going on there?
He could have
Easy.
used his. He could have used
Oh.
his force push again at any time in the fight when he was
Look at
fighting.
Jackie there.
But
It was so
fighting
effective
Saul or
that
whatever.
first time round.
Go on.
Mm. Yeah, it was a very powerful force push, wasn't it? At the end of last week's episode.
It
Oh, I
was
did
like
like
10
this.
pin bowling. It was like a
This-
strike.
Go back. This was like the double ignite, wasn't it, of his sabers? I did like this.
Oh, you liked it, did you, bro?
And
Okay.
then, X23. Good night. Not
Dum, dum, dum.
not double penetration, triple penetration. Look at that.
Yeah, but look, as we discussed earlier, if you look at the vital organs, the heart in the center,
And the
the
spine.
lungs,
Oh, yeah, she's
You
fine.
know,
Flesh
it'll be
wound.
fine.
should be okay
Yeah.
there. I think she's gonna be okay.
Now
Yeah.
we'll find out in the next episode. She has all of her organs arranged differently than humans, and so
Yeah.
that's flesh
Got
wound.
a
Yeah,
really weird
her
spine.
essential organs are all in her head or her leg or something.
No.
She looks okay there.
She's dead, folks. Not even resting.
If you wanted to kill her, you just cut the head off because then you know that they're not going to come. Actually, no, it's Disney Star Wars. It wouldn't matter, would it?
Well,
Yeah.
there was a hint of a decapitation, but it weirdly panned
Oh yeah.
behind some trees, didn't it? So we didn't get to see it.
Oh, Disney is with all of this lightsaber play, Disney is very squeamish about any kind of decapitation or lopping off an arm or a leg or anything. They haven't shown that in any of their shows, even though that's one of the primary ways that a lightsaber would be useful in a fight.
Well, here we go.
Spoilers, everybody.
He demasks.
On 2 hours.
And
Night, Franco.
poor Jackie is dead.
What?
And that was too much for Franco. He's gone to bed.
Is that enough? Don't blame me, Franco. Take her back.
Okay. We like to have balance on this channel. And what do we think? I believe that the actor's name, Manny Jacinto. Does he put a decent turn in?
I think he's the only one that does.
Yeah, I'm going to say,
It's
yeah.
not bad.
I do, yeah. He's earning his money.
Yeah, and he's actually a pretty capable actor. Yeah, he does well in this.
Doing all right.
I hate to say anything is good about this, but I would agree with that. I thought it was all right.
There we go.
Literally
So there you go,
carrying this
folks.
episode.
Yeah. There you go. Full house. There you go, Brown. They call us toxic haters, but we've all been very complimentary there.
Of course, we like the man.
Well, let's put Manny and Green Bean in the same scene and see which one outacts the other. I think we know who's going to win.
I mean, I'm just going to throw it out there, but did we need those fucking annoying twins in at all? Could we not just have had it about Sol hunting down this guy? I mean,
look, here you go. I'm a potato, new to the channel. Hello, my friend. Hello, all. I'm a rare apologist for this episode. Think it had some good beats. Well, I think we're looking at one of them on screen there.
Yeah, we've given some compliments.
Jackie was excellent with a saber.
Jackie was excellent. Sadly gone.
You can point out anything that's positive without being an apologist. Don't apologize for it.
Yeah.
It's still shit.
It's
a couple of good bits.
turgid.
Still
Oh,
terrible show.
Quickly
but
go back one slide. The Disney way. Moving on.
He's got some nice lines as well. It is a fair comment.
Oh, wow.
It's strange, right? Because this is just one of these things that's never gonna not annoy me. Is $180 million. There's literally nothing they couldn't have done. There's absolutely nothing they couldn't have done if they spent the money properly. And this is what we get.
Yeah,
Mental.
I think we must give credit to some of the fight choreography and the team who work on that. We must give credit to, well, certainly not the lighting team who didn't turn up for the shift, but
They couldn't afford the lights.
Yeah, they
the
couldn't afford them.
writing and the direction is severely lacking, isn't it? I mean, it's it's a shame. It's a shame this fight scene couldn't have come off the back of a much more
Robert
compelling
Burnett
story.
said once all the producers have paid their backhanders and etc., half of it probably goes in just paying people before it's even on screen. So we're probably looking at $100 million.
Still,
Rest-
Godzilla -1. What was that? 13 million, 12 million, something like that.
Well, that's about 7, isn't it? 7 movies.
Well, no, 180 million. If it was 15 million for Godzilla -1, 8, what would it be?
Yeah, but it's
I don't know.
actual money they've spent on. As I said, most of them are just paying producers and shit like that. Most of it.
Swappers, I'd love to hear this in your Darth Palpatine voice, if you would, from Common People.
Common people in the chat says, I got choked in bed once. It was awesome.
Very dark.
We don't condone any of that behavior on the Brown Alliance.
And what's your line there, Ruin? Your mother could do that, right?
Of course. she,
Lightsabers clashing, grunting.
hope she wouldn't, but
Hey, Smilix is in.
No, he loves a good chocking.
Chocking. A good chocking. Tally how.
So what's going on here then? He's holding his apprentice as hostage, and they should care about this. Why?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
I-
yeah. Very good, yeah.
I did wonder about that. Yeah.
And he's trying to kill her on several occasions. Kill her now. You could
Please.
literally lightsaber her through the head. That would have been so stunning and brave if they'd actually done that.
It's like no one knows what they want to do. They don't have their motivations are all over the place.
It's like that scene in Blazing Saddles when
That's
the sheriff
exactly
holds
what
a
I
gun to
was-
his own head.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Melvin. This from Blazing Saddles.
If you
Nobody
attack me,
move, or he
I will
gets it.
kill my apprentice. Okay, then. Do it.
It's if it was a comedy, it would be quite fun.
Swappers, turn your notifications off, please.
Is that what's pinging away? I thought it was my heart rate monitor. Brownie, hold the
Grunts,
press. You've
panting,
got...
lightsaber retracts.
Well, no, that's not what I was queuing you up to do. It's this. Go for it, Brown. Enjoy it. Drink it in.
Old Cranky Gamer, $50. Thank you, my friend. The director, the actors, and the fight choreographer gave their all on set. The editing and SFX, which is sent out and has little input from the director, failed with these fights. Just a smidgen of more competence by them would have fixed it. Yeah.
Lighting would have fixed a lot of it.
For $50. I would agree with almost all of that except the director, because some of this was really silly and the director should have fixed it as he was going along.
It was another guest director, I believe. We'll get the name at the end, but yeah.
And they didn't notice that Sol kept disappearing.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
So he says he asked him in some rather clunky dialogue, "What are
I've
you?"
got it. Saul kept disappearing, right? Because he had the gallops.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
He was behind one of the trees the whole
Yeah,
time.
he was off. Yeah.
yeah, the trots. You're right. Yeah. What I don't understand is right how this guy's helmet can be damaged and knocked off with an unlit lightsaber, but you try and hit it with a lightsaber blade and it does nothing.
Yeah. So if you are looking at the lore that goes along with cortosis, it has a strange property. Basically, it's that it can electrically sort of short out the sabers, but it's also incredibly brittle, which is why you don't actually see like whole suits of armor made out of it. So when she basically gets whacked he gets whacked in the back of the head with the saber, and it kind of breaks and falls off. That's fairly consistent with what we know of it, so that makes
Why
sense.
wouldn't they use Beskar?
Hadn't been invented.
Who
yet.
knows?
Maybe they've not found it yet.
It's
I don't know.
Or Frick.
But-
Everyone's
Like those tracking fobs, it still hasn't been invented. It's not. It's not the Boba Fett era yet, or the Mandalorian era.
I thought he said, if I'm not going to take my helmet off because you'll be able to read my mind. So at what point does Sol read his mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, now he could read it.
He just
Now he
forgot.
can do it.
He just
And he's been specifically told, helmet off, read mind.
There's one for our mate Girth Knights for $4.99. Says the lighting was reminiscent of the Game of Thrones battle versus the White Walkers, which another particularly dark and turgid scene. Yes, thanks, Girth.
Did we do this one from Girth?
We did, but it's worth doing again. Go on, Brown. Give it a
Girth Knight, wrenched, $5. Following Beaver. My mum could do that.
I've got a feeling it's going to be a reoccurring phrase as we battle through. Oh, Girth, you're going to have to pay again for Has anyone got a Braveheart in the locker? Go on, Melvin. Only you can pull this off.
Go on then. Freedom.
Genuine Scottish freedom shout there.
I deserve an Oscar for that.
Oh, so he just wants to be free. Oh, hang on. What have I missed? I'm a sucker for this kind of thing. Smilex says, "Is this up the arse corner? Where? Let's go back. Let's see. It must be somewhere.
There you go.
Is it there? Oh, Smilex,
Is
you
it?
dirty dog.
Judging by their facial expressions, you might be right there.
It's a very British thing, that, isn't it?
Yep, from the old Viz magazine.
Up the
Yeah,
arse.
If you're nonplussed about what the arse corner is, do a Google search.
See, I'm not going to say British. I'll say English.
What should they Google specifically, Swappers? Because just Googling up the arse might bring up a whole series of images.
No, just type in Viz comic up the arse corner. I've got to make sure you get corner at the end there.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it. Otherwise, the other way is go incognito mode and then put up the arse Pornhub and see how you get on.
So does anybody know what he's talking about here? Are there like laws in place where you can't use the Force or the Jedi will arrest you or something?
Yeah, they seem to make up these things that go along, don't they? I mean, you can't attack from behind. You can't draw your lightsaber first.
He wants a pupil. Why does he want a pupil?
Well, are we back into the Leslie Headland taking inspiration from you and your tutor in the cinema?
He wants to do anything he wants, but he wants an acolyte. I don't understand.
Take a drink for the title name and.
Here's a question, right? The way things are going with all this Disney is there seems to be a lot more Force users than we would have thought, right? They seem to be very common. Okay, so what happens to all the Force users that are not Jedi? Do they all get locked up or something, or executed, or what? What happens to all the Jedi that failed their training?
They send them back over the border.
In prison.
Someone's Googled up the arse.
No, I think they're sort of monitored or something like that. Like they keep an eye on them, but yeah, not all Force users end up as Jedi, obviously, and some of them don't even go to training. But
I know some of them end up as temple guards.
Well, I mean, look, when they found Anakin on Tatooine, they said he was too old. And what was he, about 9 or something? So if they find somebody when they're 10, they're not going to take him and train him to be a Jedi. So what did they do with him? Did they just leave them?
Well, what they said in Ahsoka herself said that if you've got a connection to the Force and you don't use it, then it fades over time. I don't know if that pertains to everybody, but you know.
I think we need Jay Goodwin, Canon Police, on the job.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get him on the case.
Moving on, slides.
So,
so he's going to kill every single Jedi ever. Is that what he's saying?
Well, he just needs to do a slightly grander Force push. He could probably take out half the temple at once, I think.
Yeah, it's just the ones who have seen him.
I'll make Girth
3 people.
Sorry there, Melv. Girth sums up, he says, I want you to allow me to kill and practice dark magic indiscriminately. I have right.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
It's incredibly silly. That's like, oh, I'm a victim. I'm oppressed because you won't let me be my true self and go around killing people and practicing.
I did because this scene is so dark. He kind of kicks her in the leg here, doesn't he, and forces her onto the ground. I thought he'd twisted her neck at first. And I thought, oh, brave move. I like that. But no, he let her live. He does death sticks for sure. Yeah, probably.
Mhm.
And there's a theory out there that's got something to do with he wants to hire his own apprentice so he can get his apprentice to kill for him. Therefore, his master will be satisfied that he's killed loads of Jedi without using a weapon.
And good night, everybody. That's it.
Timing.
That doesn't make sense. Make
Let me
it
do
make
this for you.
sense, please.
Have you sorted that out?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay. And
Back
we
to the
have more
fight.
action. Back to the fights.
Lightsabers humming and breaking. Grunting. Lightsabers crackling. Oh, this is Yord, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Yord.
I
Yord
did
back.
like that was a good move. He came in, he grabbed the helmet and used it against him. I thought that
Yeah,
was
that was alright.
that was clever.
So we talked earlier about Jackie dying and whether we were arsed. What about Yord? Anyone? And again, spoiler. We're going to see the end of Yord, folks. Anyone gutted to see the back of Yord?
A
No,
little bit.
his neck does a 360, just like the action figure.
I thought they had cut his throat here. I didn't even see his head twisting. I thought they had cut his throat, and then when they flung him down, I couldn't understand why there wasn't a cut.
Yeah.
Because he just seemed to kind of pull his hand across his neck like he was cutting it. That's what it looked
Yeah.
like to me.
They go,
No, he
neck
twisted it real
cracks.
good, and yeah, you get some celery pop in there.
I wonder if the action figure, the legs on the action figure, like collapse when you twist the head round. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
You would.
He was almost a character.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Brutal.
I mean, you do have to,
Gabriel sums it up. He says, Yord dies. Who cares? Next scene.
yeah. I mean, you do
if
have
I'm-
to think about the fact that these characters that we saw a whole bunch of them get killed who were completely nameless red shirts who we had only seen on screen for a few minutes. But even those ones here that we actually like know and have names, Jackie and Yord, like we've only maybe spent 10 minutes with them on screen.
Mm.
And
We know literally nothing about them either. You know, we don't care a single iota about any of these characters. So when they actually do get offed, we're just sitting there thinking, oh, yeah, all right.
Off?
whatever.
May I say something?
no.
Oh, it's your channel.
Something.
We should do a poll to see
Oh.
if you're allowed.
Rest in peace, Calculon.
Oh, I
We,
still don't know what that means, but yeah.
his loss is a loss to us all. Never forgotten. Rest in peace, Calculon.
Yeah, look, Rogue One in much less screen time introduced us to characters, made us feel something, and then pretty much kill them all off. So, how with much more screen time have the Acolyte failed to do that? It's I don't know, it's impressive or dismal. I don't know, one or the other.
I mean, I cared about as much about these characters as I did the green milk space cows from from your movie.
One of my favorites. Yes. As he would like to say, it was a tough wank, but we got there in the end. And we've got the chat saying R.I.P.
Yordulon.
Yordulon. Brownie, could you take over for me? Because the 5 double rum and orange is worked its way rather rapidly.
Is it a bathroom
through my
break
bladder
for you, my
system.
friend?
Yes. So if you could keep it
Oh,
going,
well,
keep the
okay.
momentum, because we've got a lot to get through, and some people have lives
well, then
after this.
Yeah, okay. So Osha's firing a laser pistol, isn't she?
This is a great way to make sure that characters don't die when she shoots them, because it's just a stun setting on this thing.
Takes them out, yeah. May, grunts. It's a shame we can't see anything.
Hmm.
Yord, everybody. Let's go full screen. Rest in peace.
We hardly knew him.
Well, at least his suit's still pressed.
At least his mascara didn't run.
Yeah, at least he'll die with mascara on. He'll look decent when they put him on the funeral pyre. Oh no, they don't. They don't retrieve the bodies to burn them. They just leave them.
No, they don't. They just leave them there to rot in the forest.
What?
Have wild animals have their go with them, right?
They don't
The
even
whole
collect
point
fallen Jedi's lightsabers, which I thought were like dog tags.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Anyone can steal one of those and use it. But the big thing about
Haunting.
what was established in the Phantom Menace was when Qui-Gon's body was burnt
Burned.
on the funeral pyre.
Shouting.
That's a procedure that's usually done for the Jedi when they don't want anyone to. There's no risk of cloning the body, which would be a nightmare. You know, there's someone out there ripping off clones of dead Jedi or whatever and creating an army. So this is why they deliberately dispose of the bodies. But no, they just left them littering around so anyone could pick them up.
Angry Korean noises. So they're fighting, aren't they? They're trying to square off a bit. Groaning. In fact, who's fighting?
I can't tell.
Yeah, it's Stranger Kamir, if that is his name, and Master Saul, and they're fist fighting.
Oh, because he's just pushed him back now, hasn't he? Yeah.
They're doing force foo instead of him using the force to pull in his lightsaber.
I did like the
and
moves.
take him
I
out.
did like the moves. It did look very Matrixy. I did like the moves.
They really messed up these shots with the lightsabers, didn't they?
Yeah, and then we get once again. Oh no!
This
can't-
is your
you
master.
Can't kill somebody. They have to go to trial. It's all calling back.
Kill
to-
him. Kill him now.
Crimson
Kill
Sith.
him, Anakin.
I mean, he could have just disabled him. He could have cut off an arm and a leg or something. You know, I mean, he's going to get shoved in jail anyway. So, I mean, they could, at worst, they could replace his arm and leg with cybernetic versions. At least he won't get away.
He is clearly a very powerful Sith. He can use many different force powers. They've already talked about like him getting in people's heads, whatever. He's far too dangerous to risk even putting in jail.
Yeah.
He needs to be ended, and Jedi would know that. It's absurd. And once again, oh well, I could have finished this fight, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna let him go.
He's far too dangerous to be kept alive.
Umbramorph.
Kill him,
Chittering.
Anakin.
So after that glow stick performance of the last half an hour, they're now figuring out there's something going on.
So he's lost his lightsaber. He's been disarmed, and then that's it. He's not going to kill
The thing
him.
is, his lightsaber is just lying around there somewhere, and he has the force. So he can just, make it magically come towards him again, can't he? So there you go.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Or
That's
he
what I'm
could
saying.
use any number
There
of
you go.
force powers to shove him around, or get in his head, or throw a rock at him, drop a tree on him. Anything. No,
Well, I mean, what was established in the last episode? He can fucking fly.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, rules.
Z, you available, mate? Please.
I most certainly am. Castle Dracula for $2 in the chat says, Sol is the Sith Master. Smilo wants to be Master.
Ooh.
Maybe that's what that discussion was about.
Ooh.
That bad dialogue
Possibly.
Could
telling
be.
him that he wants to be free to do what he wants, as opposed to being a servant. Possibly. That would actually be kind of
Umbramorphs.
clever if that was the case, wouldn't it?
Chittering.
I think
Yeah,
we're giving far too much credit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not that smart.
Ruin as the bladder.
Emptied and ready to take this home. What have we got? About 200 slides left. Okay. Pip, is Pip the light there, or is it? Pip
Yeah,
in his
it's
pocket?
yet another mysterious function of Pip. She's torn his head off, and it
Oh,
serves
God.
as a flashlight.
It's like the tricorder in Star Trek The Next Generation is a bullshit device that does whatever you need it to do.
A MacGuffin.
Yep.
So she throws Pip on the back of Ezra Miller. Pip,
And it
beeping,
somehow
grunting.
sticks. Somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this guy, we know how powerful this guy is. Okay. He still can't get this off his back with the power of the Force. And he can't fight these moths off. But he could kill 12 Jedi, no problem.
No problem at all.
How many
Cut
did he
through 'em
kill
like-
in the end?
Good point.
8,
Oh,
is it?
Yeah, I think 8.
It's a big beastie.
So these things just carry him off, and then we don't get to find out what happened to him. He just appears on screen again, completely unhurt.
Yeah, fly off, don't they?
Yeah, they carry him off.
We know he can fly. We know he can kill multiple enemies at once. And it's just absolute bullshit, this bit.
We've got a request for you here, Brown, if you could take this one.
Brown Soul accent request. I made an appointment at Scottish dentist tomorrow. Tooth 30.
2:30.
I'm here all week.
The old one's the best.
I've got an appointment for the dentist on the 16th.
What year? You've done well, Melvin. What do
Why
you get,
did you
Melvin?
say that name?
Half of one of my teeth broke off.
Oh.
I've not been to a dentist since I got my wisdom teeth out, which was like I was 21. It was 31 years ago, last time I was at a dentist.
Jeez.
I hope you've been brushing.
Yeah, my teeth are great, just except one of them broke.
Oh, how did you break it, Melvin?
I was just eating something, and then suddenly I was eating something crunchy.
Oh,
Oh, Lordy.
that's what
My
Brown said in the theatre with his tutor.
Mr. Ian, I got an appointment with your mom tonight. Very good.
I've already forgot the mum line. What was the mum line?
Oh, just get on with it.
Your mom could do that.
How many beverages are you in now?
Oh, God,
Yes.
I don't know. There's not much rum left in the house, let me tell you that. Okay, what are we talking here? Sol, OSHA, what's going?
There's a question from Photo Express. Ruin, do you want to answer it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Chat moved up. Go on.
Okay, Photo Express says, y'all are still at it, and only like 1 minute further in the
That's the way.
episode. Well, Photo Express, you're going to have a steep learning curve on the Brown Alliance channel. You obviously weren't here when we did our 12-hour live stream of the Attack of the Clones, and even in 12 hours, we still needed, what was it, Brown? Another 3
12
weeks to
hours.
get through?
Another 12 hours.
24 hours it took us to
Yes,
do that movie.
we like to take our time with these things, but we're glad to have you on board. Anyway, oh, stun gun.
Oh.
When he sees that coming, doesn't he? Wow. Brownie, if only you could have a stun gun, you could then stop spiking drinks in the nightclubs. Just use the old stun gun, couldn't you?
Okay, moving on.
And it's Evil Twin and Sol Foods, apparently.
Oh, God, here we go.
A random cut to just some random clips and.
Is this like stock photo or stock video from Lord of the Rings or something?
If you look closely, it's still got the watermark on the
Yep. So the showing there that the sun is rising. So of course we don't know on this planet how long the day and night cycle is, but it's been this fight that only lasted like 10 minutes here has lasted the entire like all the way from sunset to sunrise, because it was sunset in the previous episode right before.
Okay, so does that mean the mothy things go in? So that's probably why you get saved, because the sun comes up, so they'll go into hiding, won't they?
Yeah, possibly.
But they would have took them back to their nest or whatever, wouldn't they? And like laid eggs on them or something.
Do they lay eggs?
You'd think they'd just have eaten him. I mean, or something.
Photo Express, I think, is getting.
Get in.
getting the hang of this. She says, I feel like my only option is to actually join in is to grab a bottle of scotch and just like finish it in one. Yeah.
Oh, you'll die if you do that, right? Even if you done like half a bottle in one, you're probably going to
It's a
die.
lot of alcohol.
Just like have a double, and then you'll be.
Yeah.
Unless
have
it's
a
a
double.
miniature bottle. What's if it's a miniature bottle? Oh God, here we go.
There we go. Back to the
Guff.
twins. The
Guff
twin sons.
incoming, everybody.
And we get a call back. What have you done? What have you
What have you done?
What have you done?
What have you done?
I did what I needed to do. For
I've done what it did.
you.
What do you always do? Turn
think-
death into a fighting chance to live.
It just doesn't make any
Nice.
sense. I mean, when they were kids, she tried to kill her, and now she's doing things for
Yeah. It's like they almost forgot what happened 2 episodes ago.
her.
Everything you've ever done has been for yourself. All of these lives lost tonight, again, all because of you. Runtings. Jamaican. Oh, the Jedi got what they deserved.
Well, they were a bit stupid.
Read that one in Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice, Brian.
I can't do
You can't do Arnold.
The Jedi got what they deserved.
Not bad.
consider
bad.
this a divorce.
Just Brownie, I always like to train you in the while we're live. So just read it in your best Austrian accent and then get to the chopper at the end. That'll work out fine.
The Jedi got what they deserved. Oh,
Grunting.
Get to the chopper.
It went a little bit
Shit.
a little bit East Anglian there, but so you got
I'm
it
out
back at
of
the end.
alcohol as well.
Just imagine if it was time of the month, couldn't you? If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Very good.
Yep. It was as Smilek says, it was Austrian via Barnsley. Or someone else says Bengali on. Hey, it's the little things in life.
It is.
Okay, so these two boring bitches still going on.
I would just say every shot here is drink because obviously one actor playing both, but you get the classic headshot from behind. So it's every shot is a drink, everybody. This was my drinking game.
Lord of the Hunger previously listening fat, I believe.
Yes.
Wants it in a SpongeBob voice. Has anyone got a SpongeBob voice in the locker?
No.
I don't even know what SpongeBob sounds like. I'm so out of touch, man, babies. Swappers, SpongeBob?
I think he sounds like Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, there we go.
You started that fire.
No, you started that fire.
What have you done? What have you done? What have you done?
Smilex is waiting for the haircut bits. I don't know if we have
It's
missed
on
it.
its way. It's on its
Oh,
way.
it's way. Okay, let's get there. So
Arnold
these two still are
Schwarzenegger
going
again.
on.
Who started that fire, asshole?
They've brainwashed you. They've brainwashed you.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
And you truly are lost.
Oh, get on with it.
Oh,
Oh,
She'll never get away. They can track sand and you
God.
won't track.
I love you.
I wanted to kill you, but I love
Now I
you.
love you.
choose them again.
This is dialogue.
Jeffrey Spinner sums up nicely. He says,
Oh.
kill me. The dialogue is horrible.
Read the Wayfarer Projects one now.
Wayfarer, okay.
Up.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah.
Come on, Brown. You like a sing song.
We didn't start the fire. It's been burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. Great
There
song.
you go.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Please
Bro.
choose me. Don't
Bro,
choose
what's
me.
wrong with you? That was supposed to be in an Arnold Schwarzenegger accent.
Oh, get to the chopper.
Oh,
Swappers, can you do this in a Hawk Two Girls accent?
Grand Admiral Hawk Tour with a profile picture that's one of my favorite sketches from Saturday Night Live ever. In what style? Sorry.
The Hawk Two Girls style.
Oh my god. Grand Admiral Hawk Tour, spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing.
Oh, that skanky girl's just exploded, hasn't she? She's just legendary
It's
state.
great. Yes. And God,
Oh,
this
God, here we
dialogue.
go.
This dialogue is
The-
so dreadful.
the
This is
tear
clearly.
running down the cheek. Fuck off.
Oh, this is clearly just
Ugh.
therapy for Leslie Headland. That's all this
Right.
is. It's
Yeah.
awful.
Do you think there's that a standing actress who's supposed to be her double that we can't see the face of has
Drink
to have
pipe.
her hair styled exactly like that, or she's
Drink
just
as
wearing a
well.
wig?
You're a criminal, motherfucker. You must pay for your crimes, motherfucker.
So essentially a citizen's arrest, isn't it? It's Yeah.
She's going, what are you doing? Well, you know what she's doing because Jackie did it to you earlier. It's not a surprise. You killed Jedi. You're under arrest.
So did you.
I love Alex's only contributions on this channel is
He's
just
just move. I know. But yeah,
Just
you're
move
right though.
along.
Move along. Move along. Move along.
Move along, move along.
Move along.
Thanks, Alex. Jay Goodwin with the observation there, which we won't touch that one.
Jesus.
Black on black.
What about this from come on, Brown? You might take this one.
No.
No, come on, it's
He's trying to figure out how to pronounce the name, I think.
It's Malvinius Serrano Olive from York. Yeah.
Couldn't that say
Yeah,
Jorvik?
and what does he say though, Brown?
Hack the war cry of Norse warriors.
And
Okay.
and Skanks
Moving
from
on.
East Dakota as well, apparently. Who's Artoo? Tell me more about the Hawk Tour girl. Where's she from?
Artoo.
You know, I don't exactly know where she's from. She
Oh.
seems rather southern in some of her accents, but yeah, she's just blown up in the last few days. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And she seems to be embracing it on social media.
So did you.
Spit on that thing.
You got
Spit
spit
on
on
that
that thing.
Hawk Tour.
Yeah,
Spit
she's
on that
apparently
thing.
making hats and
Spit on that
t-shirts.
thing. Spit on that thing.
Why
Oh,
does my nose run when I stream?
Your
no
nose is
idea.
streaming as well.
yeah, very good, Melvin.
Sorry,
Fish.
That's all the cocaine you're taking to try and bury the memory of
No, I
being
don't.
bombed by your
No.
tutor in the cinema
Bolivian.
back
Don't
in
do it.
1983.
Bolivian. One hell of a drug. Don't do it.
Is it?
He
Is
He
it Rick
stole this
James?
from you. He saved my life.
What is going on here? This is just
Oh.
tedium.
She looks like she's about to spit on that thing.
She does actually. Yep. Oh, you'd be so lucky. Go on, Brown. Here's one of your favourites.
Common people wrenched £5. Real money, folks. I used to be able to. I'll start again. I used to be able to spell before watching these streams.
Trims.
He's here all week, folks. Thank you, my friend.
Very good.
Well, she really is giving it the Artoo.
Whew. Yeah.
Starting to like her.
Oh God, this is tedium, isn't it?
Oh,
Top tier tedium.
So
Gabriel
I
says-
take it that May knows what the Jedi did. Yeah. So why has she not at any point during these 5 episodes actually told Osha what the Jedi did?
Oh
Why
no,
is it
that
some
would ruin
big-
it.
Big
we got
secret.
3 more episodes. Flashback episode. everybody's
This
saying.
would be the perfect time to tell her.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
Yeah.
what the Jedi did to our family. And
Yeah.
maybe Osha would have understood and gone with her.
No, instead she gives her a Force Hadouken, which apparently is an instant knockout. So yeah,
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
Did
it's
she
the second
swap
time
places?
she's been
Yeah.
unconscious.
Why did she swap places with her though?
She's
She's taken a place to go with the Jedi for what reason?
So the episodes can happen.
Yeah, because the script said so. The script told her that was what she was.
Yeah,
supposed to do.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back with that one.
Yeah.
They needed the episodes to remain episodic.
And this is
Oh,
the
here we go.
stupidest fucking
Oh.
thing of
Hey,
all.
you know
We're going to
what?
go lightsaber ignites. Full screen, folks.
Go on,
That's-
go on, Z. Talk us through what the hell is going on here.
Bitch whips her hair back and cuts her hair exactly like her sister's in one sweep of her lightsaber.
She didn't even like go over to her sister and check and compare it.
Have you ever tried to cut your own hair before? You always
Yes.
fuck up the fringe. It's always like lopsided, isn't it?
Did she?
I tried to give myself a haircut when I was about 15 and I ended up with a fucking mullet.
The other thing is she cuts her hair with a lightsaber. Okay, all right, we're gonna say sure she got the length perfectly right. Whatever. Like, have you ever smelled burnt hair?
It's horrible.
Not only is it incredibly pungent, but it sticks around. Like
Disgusting,
she's gonna
isn't
smell like that for hours.
Doesn't she have a tattoo on her forehead
And
that
she-
identifies her?
She does
Yeah.
have a tattoo.
Yes.
on
There
her
is that as
forehead.
well, yeah.
Did she? Because there's an absolutely ridiculous bit after this where she somehow, in the space of a few seconds, completely changes clothes with her sister.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Did she also then find some glue and stick all the hair on to all her braids? Just to
Open-offs.
complete the look, you know.
So it's dark again. What?
It's just always been dark, hasn't it? It's never got light.
Yes,
That's
we've
not the
got- we've
droid.
got- yes, that's Pip's head there on the ground, and then we.
Okay.
Yeah.
The poll is still running, folks. I don't think some people can see it, but it's still there. I can still
Okay.
see it. Yeah, it's still
And
there.
could you give us an update, Bram?
Yeah, okay. The question is, are you watching the Akashites? And the alternatives were, yes, I'm queefing. No, I'm thinking about Liam's dong.
Okay.
Do you want an update? I think
I'd
we
like
should end it.
a poll
Yeah,
update.
We probably should end it because I think it's quite obvious who's going to win. Yes, I'm queefing 34%. So a third is watching.
Oh, more than I
2/3 are
thought.
thinking about Liam Neeson's old man.
Mm,
Shall we end it?
well, end the poll, yes, or end our lives.
Well,
You know, we are
well,
a cult. Should we just end it all now together?
Fucking rat boy appears for no reason.
What's
No,
he doing?
take
Is
a
he picking up
drink.
the droid?
Okay, I'll leave the poll running,
Yes,
folks.
yes, he finds the droid on the.
Smilex, everybody.
So the droid probably recorded everything that happened.
Drinking anyway.
So, okay, help me out. This is Evil Twin?
Yes.
Or-
Yes, it is.
yeah, okay.
Yes, which you'd be able to tell almost instantly because she has a giant tattoo on her forehead.
And burnt hair.
And also,
Yeah,
you'd
yeah.
like to
Sounds
think
a-
Sol is slightly more than fucking useless and can sense these things, but
Yes.
no.
So she
It's
changed
really
all her
weird
clothes.
because Smilo Ren identified Osha immediately after like 3 lines of dialogue.
Three lines
Mm.
of Charlie Ball, right?
For like Soul not to recognize her as soon as he bumps into her as not being OSHA is quite frankly ridiculous.
Well, to be
Um,
fair, Smilo Ren or Camilla didn't know. Well,
Come ears.
she was she was wearing a different outfit, which kind of piqued his suspicion. But Soul's just like, Aisha, straight away as soon as he wakes up. Thinks it's her.
I think Robert Van Dreist Harrington must be watching this 2 hours behind, because I said this 2 hours ago. Gen Alphas are the latest generation.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't know. They've never heard World War II about World War II.
Well,
So
I can't
Gen
wait for
Alpha comes
Generation
after
Betas.
Gen Z. Does it just keep on going in cycles? Was there a previous Gen Alpha like 26 generations ago?
Ah, good point.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's like car registrations in the UK, isn't it? They go around. You know.
Then they put
Will
the
it be
letter at
like
the other
Gen
end. And it was
Alpha 01? Thinking man's joke for the Brits. Moving on. Let's go.
So how is she going to keep that tattoo on her head hidden from him?
Oh, she'll have perfect hair in the next episode.
It is dark,
Yeah.
I
though.
guarantee it. It looks like she's just stepped out of a salon.
Like she just stepped out of the salon. Yeah, I was thinking that.
Get some alien action here. Always nice. And yeah, they're making their way back to the ship. And they get
Fucking
this
rat
little
boy.
Wait,
critter.
Smilex.
Take a
Smilex.
drink.
Dark Smilex, yes.
So did he see everything then?
No, but
He
he's
was-
gonna he's gonna smell her. They're gonna smell different, aren't they?
Well, he's the only person who can. Well, they them who can smell burnt hair.
Oh, that's why he's sniffing, because
Mhm.
They them's.
he's using his tracker power to sniff out the wrong Jedi or the wrong OSHA, the wrong twin. Is that a tattoo on his arm there, or is his arm just dirty?
No, I
It
think
was
it's
quite
pleased to see
filthy.
you. Oh, is this force queefing?
No,
Could
it's
be.
force healing. Remember force healing? Remember Ray did the force healing?
Tattoo,
Remember?
everybody. Tattoo.
I'm having deja vu. I feel like we've already covered these
Yeah,
slides
yeah,
about
right,
an hour and a half ago.
Now, this bit here, does he
Oh,
know
yeah.
that that's the wrong twin?
Yeah, he must do.
Yes, he does.
Because she had longer hair.
Is she going to be the baddie all along?
No, I think the baddie all along is Leslie fucking Headland.
Yeah. Whoever the bad guy is, we're definitely going to get the two twins that are going to come back together, and you know, with the power of love, they're going to use that to defeat the bad guy, and then they're going to tell
The power of queef. I'm gonna.
so bad.
they're going to tell the Sith and the Jedi to F off, and they're going to go, you know, be together.
Okay.
Do you think they're going to Power Ranger it at the end, and one of them's going to go the power of one, and the other one's going to go the power of two?
Oh,
Where's
that'd be great.
Dommy when we need him?
You know it.
I'm going to close the poll, everybody.
Oh, finally. Okay.
You got a couple of seconds if you want to vote.
Hey,
I'm
Ruin,
surprised you could keep it up this long, Brown.
Ruin, you know what pole is, don't you? You know what that's another word for?
I believe it's
European.
known in these parts a big giant dong. Take a big
That's so-
drink, yeah, everybody.
Everybody
Um,
have a slurp. Bam.
Yes, get a
Okay.
cheeky one in the end there.
Shall
most
I
of
do
the-
the results
Go on then.
after Swappers has finished saying these?
I was just going to say, most of the episode was in complete darkness, wasn't it? So does that mean
All of
everyone's been taking one big, long, constant gulp all the way through? the
IV,
episode?
intravenous drink.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question was, are you actually watching the Akashites? The
Well, we
options were, no, I'm thinking about Liam Neeson's dong, and yes, I'm queefing if you are. The results are 33% was queefing, so that 33% are watching it. 66%. You couldn't write this, could you? 66. Is it order 66?
Oh,
Those are very Freemasonry numbers, aren't they?
Do. They're thinking about Liam Neeson's dong.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. And hey, we've got one final super chat we should discuss from my old mate Girth Knight, $4.99. What Brownie's tutor did to him at the theatre. My mum could do that. Yeah, you can take that one, Brownie, and have sweet dreams over that thought. So there we go. Well, look, Brownie, if you could do the job of monitoring the chats, I'm going to ask
Yes.
for final thoughts.
10
and
minutes to fill.
scores on the board. Yes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll get an even 3 hour on this one. So let's start with you, Swappers. Thoughts on this episode and your score for this episode.
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't actually watch the episode. I watched it.
What?
Via proxy, via Echo Base Network, straight after they watched the show themselves, and they did a live stream. So I was kind of spared the bullshit of watching it completely, and it was more entertaining because I was hearing them talk about it. So I know everything that happened, so I didn't have to watch it. But yeah, it was still an absolute pile of garbage. But was it last week or the week before? I think it was the one with the lesbian witch scene.
2 weeks ago.
That episode was so bad, and it gave me a migraine, and I had to go away and cleanse my entire self and my entire being and soul by watching Empire Strikes Back.
Oh,
And it
not
did
bad.
it did it completely. It washed all of the memories of Disney Wars away, and it was just this cleansing, cathartic experience. It was just wonderful. So if anyone's out there like that's really pissed off by the show or feels dirty and just mired in some kind of evil LGBTQ muck, then go and just go and watch the original trilogy, and it'll make everything better. I promise, it really will. And also, it wasn't just the standard version of Empire Strikes Back either. It was the Andy Wan special edition, which is the pinnacle, the
Nice.
definitive edition of Empire Strikes Back. If no one knows what that is, then Google it. Adywan, Adyywan. It is the
The version.
supreme versions of Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back, and they are the best special effects in them. Added special effects as well. All the unnecessary stuff that George Lucas put in, they've taken out. They've cleaned up shots, mirrored things around, corrected all the colors. It's just mind-blowingly good. It really is. It's the true special editions. And I just completely, it helped me so much, and I slept so well that night because my memories were of Star Wars when it was at its greatest, not whatever this amateur dramatics stage play crap is. So this, I'd give this episode 2 out of 10. 1 for the choreography, which was fairly good, and 2 for Kamia's acting, which I thought was good as well. But the rest of it just absolute crap, and I want to forget it.
There you go, folks. Top tip to clean yourself, as it were.
Yeah, I love in his closing thoughts on this episode. Swapper spent most of the time talking about Empire Strikes Back. That probably tells you everything you need to know. Okay, so just a 2 from Swappers. Professor Artoo, your overarching thoughts and your score.
You know, I was distracted here for a moment. Looking at the poll, there's 66% and 33%. So that means that we're just 99%. So 1% of our audience is basically Joe Biden and has no idea where they are or what is going on, right? Anyway. No, so yeah, this episode.
Hunter's a good man. He's a good man.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So this episode, this was not the worst that we've seen from this show so far. It certainly wasn't great. It wasn't good. I know I gave the first couple of episodes, I think a 3. Then the third episode I gave a 1 or 2. And then I gave 1 to the last episode because it was just so incredibly dull. There was something interesting to watch in this episode. There were some decent saber fights, although everything happening in the dark made it so you could hardly tell what was going on. Overall, maybe the best. It might be some of the better or the better episode that we've seen of this show, just because there was less dialogue than some of the other episodes. But I think I would probably I'll go 4. I'll go 1 step above what we did before. Before we move on, in the spirit of Darth Kipling, I have a little story for you last night we were here in our in the house, and there was kind of a storm moving through, and my daughter could not sleep through it, and so she came downstairs.
You didn't force her to
And-
watch it, did you?
No. She came downstairs, and I had
Jesus.
on
Bad.
I had on the Return of the Jedi,
Oh.
and so she came downstairs, and I had that on, and so it was a little too noisy, a little too loud for her to sleep. So I told her to curl up on the couch here in the basement and get some rest. And before she finished curling up, she goes, "Oh, so we're watching good Star Wars?"
Hey.
Ooh, you're bringing
And
them
I
up well,
knew.
aren't you?
Yes, I knew at that moment I'd done well. I had done well.
Beautiful,
Nice.
beautiful. There's hope in the galaxy yet. Well done, Artoo. Okay, so that was a 4, was it for you?
Yeah,
Artoo?
I'm gonna go 4 because it's the best we've seen. So yeah, we'll go with 4.
Okay. Melvin, let's go to you, sir. What do you make? Closing thoughts and score, please.
Closing thoughts. It's still not very good, but it's the least crap one so far. The other 4, being fair, right? I'll be fair because there's not many things out there that's a 1, right? I would say the other ones are probably like a 2 or a 3. And I'm going to give this one a 5. I think that's a fair score.
Oh, wow. Okay,
The
almost.
The fights weren't bad. And some of the acting wasn't terrible. Which, I mean, if you go back to, say, the 1980s and you get the A-Team, was it worse than the A-Team? And the answer is probably no. It's probably about on par with the A-Team, which is about a 5.
Wow. Sure, there's some A-Team fans are upset about that, Melvin, but don't worry. It's okay.
Pity the fools.
I like the 80.
Generous almost from Melvin, so it's a 5. And Z, your thoughts and score.
It was the best smelling dog shit in a row full of dog shit. It's far too dark. Character motivations didn't make sense. They either want to kill somebody or don't want to kill somebody, or either surrendering or not surrendering, or trying to kill their sister and then not trying to kill. It's all over the fucking place. And the fights, although they were good, they were in the dark, and that's a big thumbs down from me on that one. I think I gave last week's a 0, but I'm going to give this one a 4.
A 4.
I was entertained by the fight scenes, and I was actually a little bit impressed that they decided to kill Yord and Jackie.
They're not dead. They'll be fine.
No, they'll be. If either of them come back next episode, especially Yord, I'm going to be really fucked off.
What was the score there, Z? Did you give us one?
4.
4. Okay.
I'd love it if Yord comes back and his head's just on the wrong way around for the whole episode, like Zee-ThreePIO in Empire Strikes Back.
Yord, I thought you were dead. I was.
Brownie, do you want to give us your thoughts and score?
Okay, as I said, it felt like this should have been a tighter edit of. This should have been, 15 minutes at the end of last week's episode. Jackie was great. Props for the lightsaber stuff. The guy who plays, Ezra Miller, pretty good. I was entertained in small doses. Doing the slides was horrendous. Less dialogue, I suppose, worked for it. Okay, Mark. I have to give it 5.5.
It's because you gave last week's 5.5 and you can't give it less, can you?
I'm going to give it 5.5212451.
Remember that score, folks.
Somebody kick him.
So 5.69.
What about you, Roo?
Yeah, well, look, I thought it was an episode of 2 halves. The opening half obviously had a lot of action. Some murderous scenes of Jedi meant absolutely nothing. But yeah, the Yord, the Jackie You know, it's a bold move, although would have been nice to have developed them a little bit more. Look, Manny Jacinto put in a great turn. He's in great shape.
Yeah.
Some of the choreography, well, as you know what I'm like for fight scene choreography in The Last Jedi. I do like a bit of it, but yeah, look, there were some things to like about this, but ultimately, as Z said, the second half of this episode was just turgid. The dialogue was excruciating. You know, I've had better time constipated on the old porcelain throne than watching this turgid stuff. The character motivations just continue to be completely nonsensical. So I may have got up as high as like a 4 or a 5, but by the end of the episode, I was back down to a 3. So that's as good as I can give you for this one, I'm afraid. There we go.
Got a couple of super chats, mate.
Okay.
Girth Knight wrenched $5. What Brownie's tutor did to him at the theatre, my mum could do that.
Yeah, we did that, Brown, but it's okay. It was a good one.
5 times ish.
Yeah, I know. Girth Knight wrenched $5. Panel, recommend a good series or movie to watch over the weekend. There you go. Z? Z?
Something good to watch. There's nothing good to watch at the moment. There's nothing good on.
What about an older?
Some from the back catalogue, I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking about restarting Red Dwarf from the beginning.
Oh, classic call.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go back, revisit that.
I've got one for you, Girth. I saw it recently and I did enjoy it. A film called Gattaca with Ethan Hawke and slightly different kind of sci-fi vibe, but yeah, check that one out.
Jude Law's in that as well, isn't he?
Yeah, Jude Law, yeah. And what's the face of Kill Bill? Uma Thurman, yeah.
Dolphin
Melvin?
features to colour. I have already recommended one to our friend Garth, which was Abigail, the one about the people who kidnapped the little girl and they get locked in the house with her, and then she's a vampire and starts eating them.
Oh.
It was some good fun. Seeing people getting it.
Prof?
Oh, what TV or a movie? I'm not really sure. I suppose you could watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That's shit.
I like that. I was all right with that.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say it was his best film.
No, okay. If I'm going to recommend, so here's what I'll recommend. It's something actually I've really been enjoying. Earlier somebody recommended Echo Base Network, and they're sort of going back through this series. I think it was Darth Kipling. But if you have not been watching Charlie Hopkinson, if you're not familiar with his channel, he does these sketches where he deep fakes Qui-Gon's ghost along with Obi-Wan and Anakin as they watch through some of these shows, and the ones that they've been doing so far for this show are incredibly brilliant. They are so funny. So yeah, Charlie Hopkinson's channel, he has some videos in there. They're watching each of these episodes and commenting on them, and they have been out of this park. So yeah, go visit him over there and check out some of those videos. They're great.
Emps?
Off the top of my head, it's difficult to think of any real. I've got loads on my hard drive. I could go back and have a look for you, but it takes too long. But I would say the original Star Wars trilogy, obviously, is good at any time. And if you haven't seen it for a while, then why not just shoot through all 3 episodes? You will absolutely love it. I can't think of a better time myself. Either that or there's Godzilla -1, which I still haven't seen but really want to see, and also cost the price. I think it was the cost of one of these episodes or something like that. I can't remember.
Less
for this show, and it's a million times better. So there's that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can say off the top of my head anyway, but there's something to go on. But yeah, that Charlie Hopkinson channel is great. You'll spend hours on there. That's
oh yeah.
brilliant.
It's just some brilliant stuff, and he has a whole bunch of other material going back quite some time too, with the doing those the three of them together. Qui-Gon's ghost is hilarious.
Ruin.
Well, yeah, I mentioned Gattaca, but Brownie, I just noticed you chucked this in the chat there slyly. Why don't you go for the Last Jedi porn parody? Always worth a
On
go.
the hard
and,
drive, mate.
Yeah, frustratingly, it's scoring better on IMDb than the actual Last Jedi, which is disturbing for me. But yes, maybe you could round off your day with that one. Yeah, enjoy that one. And,
I would say Shout Factory are streaming lots of classic British episodes of sci-fi, and especially Jerry Anderson on YouTube. That's on continuous cycle. Captain Scarlet, Space 1999, all those. Top of my head, Banshee. Watch Banshee, everybody. It's amazing. Banshee is such a great TV program. I cannot recommend Banshee enough. It's incredible. Anthony Starr, Homelander. It's just so fucking good. Banshee, everybody.
well, we did it, Brown. We got there, and we've only got 3 to go. I think hopefully we're back on our normal slots Wednesday, which means we're back doing Acolyte in only a matter of days. But you'll be back on.
Quick super chat. Melvin Deeply wrenched £2. Once upon a time in Hollywood is shite.
Oh, you had a prime opportunity to get Melvin read out his own super chats while he's on live. And you fucked it,
hold on.
Didn't I do that the other week?
We're going to super chat. Melvin, you available?
Yeah. Can I read it in an Arnold Schwarzenegger accent?
You paid for it. Do what you want.
Do it.
Okay, how do I do this in Austrian? Once upon a time in Hollywood is shit.
Just sounds like you.
I don't know.
Get to the chopper.
That's it, Roo.
Good. Okay. Well, look, Brownie's back Sunday. I'm back Wednesday. The Acolyte is also back Wednesday.
B-sides are on straight after us.
After this. And until then, we bid all you man babies in the chat fantastic form tonight. And a big thanks to all our retrobates on the panel. And yeah, have a nice, bloody good weekend.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. We'll see you next time. B-sides on in half an hour. Take care, everybody. You're the best. You know that. Take care. Adios.
Later, people.
My mother could do that.